pop on YouTube. Welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. And let's get ready for another Friday Night Live. Now, what I have to do, oh, wow, I actually forgot. Ooh, child. Let's see. Today we are supposed to be doing a giveaway. And let's see. 1 second. Just 1 second. Whoo, child. Let's see. Let me put it on my phone, because we're gonna have to get this. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to have somebody choose a winner. Come on in, everybody. I am trying to gather all the names here so I can have somebody pick the winner for this month from our members. Hold up. I got two people who are members with the same exact name. Now that's very weird. I wonder if they got two different channels and don't know that they're members on both of them. That's really weird. Oh well, we shall see. We shall see. And I will be dropping a link tonight because, again, it is Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live. Yeah. So, let's see. I think I got all the people who haven't won recently. Please pick me a winner. Okay, waiting on the feedback. Okay, yes, everybody come on in. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. Normally we do like the giveaways the first Friday Night Live of the month. What's today? Okay, today is the second Friday of the month. Not too far behind. So I'm waiting on somebody to select the winner. As a matter of fact, let me text them, because everybody don't always be on Facebook, and that's please check your Facebook inbox. Okay, the person that's going to select the winner of this month, they'll probably hit us up shortly. But anyway, what's been going on, everybody? Hold on, let me plug in my. Hold on. They just saw the post. They just saw my inbox. So they should be picking me a winner soon. Uh-oh. We got a winner. And I will announce it halfway through the show who the winner is for this month's drawing. I will announce it halfway through the show. Now, let me get a drink first. Okay, what's up with everybody? Has everybody been following or paying attention to the R. Kelly trial? If you have not, I do have a playlist that I have been doing. I have a playlist. Let me go ahead and grab the playlist link right quick because I have been keeping up with the R. Kelly trial. We know it's not publicized due to the Rona. The judge decided to not publicize it. So basically, there are certain news outlets who are able to watch the trial via Zoom or something like that. So then they put the information out there, what came out in court, and then I just take the information and put a little spin on it, put my little commentary with it, and then I do a video of my own. And let me put this let's see, R. Kelly trial. Okay. All right, so I'm putting it in the chat right now. Here is the link to the playlist for the R. Kelly trial that I am covering. Okay. And we are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. So I just posted the link here on YouTube and I'm going to post the link on Facebook for the people who are watching Facebook. And then I'm also going to post the link so that people can jump on the stream if you want to jump on the stream with me tonight. Because of course on Friday Night Lives, you know that we can have up to 10 people on the stream with us. So if anybody wants to jump on the stream, I'm going to drop the link and we can discuss anything from the hood to the White House, anything you want to discuss, whether it's something in social media, something going on with you, your family, and your neck of the woods and the hoods, whatever, celebrities, TV shows, movies, whatever. Nothing's off limit on Friday Night Live. So let me go ahead and let's see here. Okay, click this link to jump on the screen with me. Okay, I'm putting that link in the chat right now. Okay, and I'm also putting it on Facebook where people are watching on Facebook. Yes, we have people watching on Facebook and we have people watching on YouTube. So now that I got that out the way, of course, if you click that link, I'm going to have to put my little overlay picture up. You will have to remove or make sure your camera's on so I can see you. If you don't want to be on camera, just wait till I can see you. And then when I say okay, then you can just cover your camera back up or turn your camera back off and I'll bring you onto the screen. So you do not have to have your camera on once you're on the screen, but you at least have to have it off so I can see you behind the screen. You said be up there in a second. Okay, great, Miss Sislo, because I want you to talk about some of the things that we've been discussing over the past few days. So Miss Sislo, she'll be up here shortly. I know a few other people told me that they was going to join us on the screen tonight. So again, if you want to join us on the screen, all you have to do is click the link right there. One of the topics that I do want to talk about tonight is, let's see, which one I want to talk about first. Child, have y'all heard about Jaheim? Y'all do know who Jaheim is, right? Jaheim, the singer. Oh, Lord. He is in the news right now. Not for anything good either. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find a video. Let's see if I can find a video of the story. I have the article, but I don't have. Oh, somebody texting me right now. I'm trying to find an article with the video. But yes, Jaheim, the singer, he's in a little bit of trouble right now. He is actually he was arrested for animal cruelty for allegedly starving dogs. I don't understand this. I think I don't know how many times we done had celebrities get in trouble for something that got to do with dogs. It don't make no sense. It really don't make no sense. Now, let me read you guys the story. Here we go. R&B singer Jaheim has been charged with animal cruelty in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Now, this just hit the press like a day ago, and I was like, I'm going to save it till Friday Night Live so I can get people's opinion of this whole entire story, because this is crazy. Like, Jaheim, he used to be I guess he still is one of my favorite R&B singers, of all time. I guess I can still give him that. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know why he fell off. I don't know if he just retired. Hey, what's up, Karma Diva Boo? Hey, I sent you the link if you want to jump up on the screen with us and discuss whatever Friday Night Live. You know how we do, boo. But yes, Jaheim is in trouble with the law for starving dogs. Okay, so what they are saying is in Hillsborough, New Jersey, Jaheim, he was charged with animal cruelty after police found 15 dogs in different stages of emaciation without access to food or water. One of the puppies was in distress. They had to put that dog down. His home on Hillsborough Township. Well, he lives in Hillsborough Township, and he lives near the area of River Road and Chamberlain Drive. They didn't give his exact address, but he lives off of River Road and Chamberlain Drive. Somebody had reported a puppy in distress. But when the police got there, they didn't realize that it was going to be like 5, 10, 11, 15 other dogs there also in distress. And I just think it's, again, really crazy that these celebrities, they disappear. And then we hear about them in bizarre, like, affiliated with bizarre crimes or just crazy stories. Like, Jaheim, why are you starving dogs? He had like 5, 6 different breeds of dogs, and we obviously know what it is. They're either selling and breeding the dogs, or they're either fighting the dogs. And allegedly, because they didn't really say in the news reports if he was breeding and selling, or if there was some fighting going on. They just said that some of the dogs were in distress. They found 6 dogs in separate animal crates in the driveway of his home. One of the dogs was initially unresponsive, and the crate was filled with water. So this isn't the kind of crate that it's like a chain from the bottom up. You know what I mean? Like the crisscross chains and the dog kennel type of thing. This had to be like a dog kennel or a dog crate where it comes up on both sides, and then that's when the chains and the hole start for it to be filled with water. So they found one of the dogs unresponsive in a water-filled crate. It had to be euthanized. Poor dog. This is so crazy. Hey, Almond Brown. Hey, boo. Hey, how you doing? I was just commenting on one of your, we was just chit-chatting back and forth, you and I, on one of your videos earlier, that Timothy Blaine video. Oh, my God. Almond Brown had me over there crying, y'all. I was watching her do a reading of Mr. Timothy Blaine's book, and she started crying and I started crying because somebody had died unexpectedly that we didn't foresee dying in the book. And I'm up here working, doing my little insurance claims at home, working. And she started crying and I started crying. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing on the computer. Child, was a whole mess. It was a whole mess. I was like, ooh, child. But yeah, that was a good book. That's a good book. But like I said earlier, on your channel, I am looking forward to reading Mr. Timothy Blaine's newest book, which is called what is it called? The Beef Sector, or Murder in the Beef Sector. That's what Mr. Timothy Blaine's new book is called, Murder in the Beef Sector. And actually, the Kindle version is out today. He had put it out, but then he had to do a little editing. And so he finished having the editors proofread and edit the book. So now it's back out on Kindle on Amazon. It's only $5.99. If y'all can't afford that and support one of the most popular YouTubers in the beef sector, I don't know what to tell you, y'all. Better start asking for some cash apps. But the actual book, like the hardcover that you can order through the mail, that's what I'm waiting on. And he said it's going to be like 2 days. So in 2 days, I'm going to go back on Amazon and I'm going to see if the book is available. Because I like to buy books when it's personal. Like if it's somebody I really know, then I want to, not like me and Timothy Blaine know each other personally, but you know what I mean? When it's somebody that I'm really trying to support, I'll buy their book and actually wait till it's mailed to me. But if it's just some random author on the internet or something, I might just do a Kindle and read it online. But you said caught you live. Woo woo. Good evening, the Hood Table Chat and Moss. Yes, good evening, everybody. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Yes, Murder in the Beef Sector. I cannot wait. And I'm going to be doing reviews on that book. Child, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. But I do know that from his book, he said it's not going to be specifically certain people or relating to certain beefs that's going on right now or been going on for the last few years in the beef sector. It's going to be totally random people with totally random beefs. And so nobody can say, oh, he talking about me. Oh, I'm going to sue him because he talking about what we was beefing about last year. Yeah, that's me. I want some coins, So yeah, he said it's not going to be anybody, per specifically from the beef sector. So ain't no Phi Baby in there, ain't no Sean Bradley, ain't no Rico, ain't no Tracy. Ain't nobody of them in there, but I am looking forward to, yes, getting the hard copy. Yes, I hear it's a page turner and I have to get it. Yes, I do. Because again, I'm going to be doing some reviews up on here. But yeah, so again, if anybody has come on in, like the video, share the video, please share the live out because this is Friday Night Live. Y'all know how we get down. Anybody can jump up on the screen and we discuss whatever, anything from the hood to the White House. Right now we're discussing Jaheim and how he was arrested for animal cruelty. I'm like, what? Jaheim? Child, I don't know. Is that my girl Karma Diva in the back? Let me go ahead and pull this up. Karma Diva?
It's me.
Hey, honey, boo boo.
Let me in now. Hey. Let me in now.
Kick down the door, please. Kick down the door.
Hey. What it do, boo?
What's up? What's going on? How you been?
I've been cool.
That's good. Thank you for joining us. This is my co-host, Karma Diva. Yes, most of y'all know that, but for y'all newbies, This is my co-host, Karma Diva. Karma Diva.
Been MIA, y'all, but I think I'm working my way back.
Well, you had good reason to be MIA, and you've been dipping and dapping in here every now and then, and we appreciate it because we know you've been having a lot going on.
Yeah, I've had a lot going on, but with God's grace and mercy, I'm making my way back.
Yes. Amen. Hallelujah in my Madea voice. But dude, did you hear about, we're going to be talking about different things that's been going on with these celebrities and social media, Tasha K, all kind of shit, right? Girl. But did you hear about Mr. Jaheim?
I heard a little bit and I seen that you sent me that story earlier. I didn't get a chance to read it, but
Child.
I was just, I was watching you while I was watching on my phone while I was setting up the computer, and I'm just like, what the hell?
I don't understand.
Take care of these, and I am no animal lover.
Miss Cislo?
I'm the first one to admit that.
Okay. Hey, baby, you can turn your camera back off. Hey, baby.
Cislo? Hey, how you doing?
Sister.
You been
Girl.
You and me shall never part. There we go. All the sissy coos is in the house tonight. Hey, I'm just waiting on Melissa to join in, and then it'd be like four way up here.
For real.
Yes. But yeah, Miss Cislo, thanks for joining us tonight. Boo. Everybody, both of these beautiful ladies have YouTube channels, so make sure you check their channels out. Karma Diva, what's the actual title of your YouTube channel again?
Yeah,
is it Karma Diva? I know you titled it Karma Diva, but your like topics that you usually discuss.
The videos that I do, they're still on my main channel. This one here.
Okay.
Because I ain't set up the other one. Shut up.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
But the videos that I do, they're listed under the name Karma Diva Combos. And they're mainly short videos of things that I think about, or I may have had a conversation with someone else about, and just something on my mind that I think that we as adults need to really think about and address. And right now I get a few little viewers here and there, and I truly I appreciate you all, but I just want people, these are things that I want people to think about. That I think we all should be thinking about. And
you be having some good topics over there.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I think we should all be consciously aware of some of these things and making an effort to do something about some of these things. So that's, just random things.
Well, she do be having some good topics going on over there, some good conversation. So make sure you check her out, and also Miss Cislo Newsworthy Updates.
Yes, ma'am.
She be having some great topics over there too. And in the chat, Miss Almond Brown, Miss Beautiful Almond Brown, which is also matter of fact, you and Almond Brown and Cislo, y'all both are beauticians. So Miss Almond Brown, sometimes she be going live in the morning. Once she gets to her shop, she has her own salon, and she be up there doing hair, doing dreads, doing twists, all kind of stuff up in there.
Well, I might have to watch her because my daughter just told me she want to start dreads. I'm like, let's start out with twists first, baby. Miss
Almond Brown be getting down. Yeah. So she be getting down over there on her channel. Excuse me, but yes, I try to shout out the YouTubers whenever they come through on our Friday Night Live so that we can, get people to support some of my favorite YouTubers, and we all support each other. That's how we do. But yes, again, back to Jaheim, who I don't know what the hell. He just fell off. I don't know what the hell is going on with him, but he had like $11 over there at his house, and they all was struggling. The dogs was on the struggle.
Like I said, I'm not an animal person. Anybody that knows me knows that, but I don't advocate, going to the going to the extremes of hurting animals and stuff like that. And if you don't have the means to take care of these animals, then do the right thing. Call in the Humane Society, call in a friend, phone a friend, something.
Hell, let the dogs loose in the hood. Right. Somebody might let them in their house. People do it all the time.
Hell, they let these strange folks in their house.
Yeah, they let strange men in the house with their children. So, you know, they
Girl.
might let a few dogs through.
Right. Let a few four-legged dogs in.
Man,
But
this fool had so many dogs outside of his house, inside of his house, and water-filled crates. That was filled with water, filled with
now,
feces.
was it filled with water? Okay. Now, was
not
it
like all the way filled with water, but like it's probably like I don't
now
know
when
half
did
of
this happen? Because
yesterday.
it happened
Yesterday.
then. Okay, because see, now not giving him an excuse, but the hurricane did batter that way, and the water could have been from the hurricane. Although he should, if that was the case, he
Oh
should have
no, but
taken his
somebody
ass.
no. They said these dogs were malnourished,
I'm just saying, if that's the case,
unresponsive.
his ass should have went out there and emptied that
No,
water
these
a
dogs
long
were
time ago.
starving. These dogs were starving. And how bad was the hurricane in New Jersey? Because I thought it mainly hit like
Oh no,
in
it went
the.
all the way up the coast.
Oh wow. Well, I don't know. They didn't say anything about no hurricane. If it was maybe because of
They
that,
said it even hit in New York, and
but
New Jersey basically is part of New York.
I'm
Basically,
just like, okay, he was there when they came. Like you there and you at your house, you at the house with the dogs, and they crates is filled with water.
Almond Brown, you right. He can't. Have
Like,
you seen how he looks lately? He looks emaciated, and this
like
man
he
used
needs
to
to be
look so.
euthanized.
Girl, I ain't seeing. I ain't
He
seeing
looks
it.
like he has had a mental breakdown. Honestly,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he really
and he used to be
does.
so sexy and
He was
handsome,
ooh,
Yeah.
he was so sexy, just make me wanna.
and I seen what was it, real reality gossip on YouTube. I
Mm.
was watching one of her videos and I saw him, and if you'd have seen him, you wouldn't have even known that
That
that was him.
Was that the picture that they put out like a couple of years ago? Because
About
I
2
was
years
like, is that
ago,
Jaheim?
where he was real scraggly looking.
Yeah, and he was
Yes,
yeah,
very unkempt,
yeah.
very. And
I thought he
just
was on drugs.
see, a lot of people think that, but like Mrs. Sislo, I think he might have had some kind of mental break. He
Mm-hmm.
just, bruh, did not look good. He didn't look healthy, physically or mentally.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was sad to look at, to go from this, this dude that, you look at his videos and you like, damn, he looking
Yeah, and
fine
it's
in a mug,
crazy. I'm
to
telling
looking at
you,
him like, oh.
I remember when I remember long ago, like a lot of young people, young females used to be in little singing groups. I remember being in a little singing group after I was out of high school, and we never went anywhere. Everybody started getting knocked up, and the group separated.
Knocked
Um,
up and locked up.
yes, we was called Nubian Voices. Nubian Voices.
Oh,
And we was pretty good too. But some reason when I watch all these different celebrities, I'll be like, damn, it wasn't meant
Like
to be
Bobby
for a
Brown,
reason.
like these girls these days, they can't understand what we saw in Bobby. But I'm like, go back and look at that Rock with Your video.
Yeah, Bobby
Go
now
back
ain't
and
the
look.
Bobby then.
Okay. Cause when that nigga was doing them push-ups, it was like, oh, can I be
Yeah.
the floor? Can I be that floor?
she did the push up.
Girl.
I
I ain't
wanna
know
rock with you, baby.
Woo!
Woo.
Like, oh Lord. I mean,
Rodney,
to
Rodney
look
was
at Bobby
always my
now.
kid.
Yes, yes, Bobby was. Ooh, him and that what they call them haircuts back then?
Oh, the Gumby.
The Gumby haircut,
Gumby, damn
girl.
I
You could
remember my
tell me.
cousin went dressed as Gumby one year. She was crazy. My cousin was crazy when she was little, for real. That's probably why she in the mental health field now. But
I thought you was getting ready to say something else.
but she went dressed as a Gumby one year. One year she was Run DMC. she remember the little girl from the Addams Family? She
Yeah.
dressed like her one year, and everybody was trying to figure out who she was. She was
Wednesday.
like,
Wednesday.
The
right?
Addams Family.
Wednesday. She said that when on the movie she went trick or treating, and the lady said, "What are you dressed as?" She said, "A homicidal maniac. They look just like everyone else."
Girl, my cousin Boo Angela that was on here, the nurse. She dressed for Halloween as that little girl from the Addams Family like 2 years ago, and I swear to God, she looked just like that little girl. And she's black. Me and Boo, I think Boo's a little lighter than me, but yeah, she had the long hair, the ponytails, and the sweater, the black sweater, the white man. She looked just like that little girl. It was kind of freaky, kind of creepy. And Almond Brown said,
"Creepy all together."
I'm gonna read her first comment first. She said he can't take care of himself, so having that many dogs is sad. I can take care of myself, but I only want like one dog. Dog food is expensive unless you buy that really cheap dog food. But yeah, the shots and the hospital visits.
Why? How could? Let's get back. You talking about the dog food? How about when I was little, the dog ate what the hell you didn't?
Girl, the scraps.
When we gonna start treating When we gonna start treating these animals like animals?
I'm gonna tell you this. When I was growing up, we had dogs. My dad would have dogs. They would have babies. We had dogs all the time growing up. And they was always like Labrador retrievers, good kid friendly dogs. And they ate scraps and they would eat outside. We would take the food out there and we would just throw it on the floor. Throw it on the ground or throw it in a bucket or whatever they had, and they would eat all that shit up. But I always said when I get older, I'm going to feed my dogs dog food, because we mainly did that stuff because we was poor. We couldn't afford to buy dog food. So it wasn't like my dad did it just because he thought dogs should eat scrap. He did it because, hell, we could barely keep food on our own table. Girl, so that's what that was about. But Almond Brown also said she think people look at celebrities and see money and think that's what can help fix them. They are struggling to uphold an image and killing themselves slow. Yes, yes,
they are. Exactly.
Yes. Me neither, Almond Brown. I'm not gonna lie. There's been a time where I might be like here, or I might throw a little popcorn, like a few popcorn kernels, or but I just don't give them my greens and cornbread and chickens and dumplings and
wait a minute. Them dogs you threw them that slop to, did they not live?
They live, but they live, but they was on the struggle. I ain't even gonna lie. They was on the struggle. My dogs, they might not have been starving,
but they were in a struggle household. They were struggling too.
No, they might not have been starving, but they looked like they was on Jenny Craig all the time. I'ma just say that. They look like this.
Your dog was in the backyard smoking cigarettes, worried and stressed.
It was like they was working out with Richard Simmons back then or something.
Well, your dog was back there like, damn, is Rent-A-Center finna come and repossess my dog?
Repossess the dog house and everything. I think one of our dogs was so depressed though because he climbed on top of his dog house and there's a fence right next to it. And he jumped over the fence.
Whose dog did that?
He jumped over the fence and hung himself.
My ex's dog did that too.
No way.
Yes, he jumped on top of his dog house, jumped over the fence and hung himself. And man, I'm telling you, we was crying for weeks.
We wasn't crying.
It was so sad. We were like, oh. My dad had to bury the dog.
Now see, when that happened to my ex's dog, we was kind of stupid, young and high. So we was kind of laughing about the shit. Like,
oh, see, I was too young to get high.
Well, we was laughing because it was like, what the fuck was wrong with this dog that made it want to kill itself?
Girl, I'm telling you, he probably wanted some dog food. He probably wanted some.
Took care. He was an outdoors dog. Well, actually, it was a she. She was an outdoor dog, but they took. They always had like fresh hay inside of her dog house.
Well, our dog didn't have no hay. I think they had like a sheep. I don't know. A rug. Yeah, rug. That's what we had. My dad would cut up some rugs, some old rugs, and he would put it inside there. That's what he did.
She said the dog's trying to get away.
That dog still trying to get away.
Oh my God! You see what 402?
But I'm telling you,
I'm
that's why I
not-
promised. That's why I promised to feed my dog. And I was like, when I get older, I'm gonna get a dog, and I'm gonna feed it real food, real dog food.
Mm-mm.
And I've been doing it ever
Girl.
since.
You don't need a dog in the near future.
No, I have a dog, and he's well taken care of. He's a little Shih Tzu, and his name is Rocky. And he's about this big.
Oh yeah.
Rocky is crazy.
He is.
Rocky is crazy. That dog
That's
is
my
always-
little.
What you be feeding that dog? That
He
dog
about-
is hyper as hell.
He about this big, but I call him Cujo.
He just be. I'm like, this dog on speed or something.
No, you know how them little dogs, they just barkers. They just always, rah, 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 rah. They just, it don't matter if they see you come through the door 20 times in one day. Rah, 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 rah. I'm like, oh my gosh, shut up. Jeez.
That's what I be saying too, but it ain't my house.
Girl, I'll be like, shut the
Yeah.
hell up. But what 402 revenue? What's up,
Ain't none of that
402
my house.
revenue?
Where you been?
That's what I was about to say. Where you been?
I think he got a woman. He been dipping out on us lately.
402 revenue, do you have a woman? And don't say nothing to be about abstinence. If you say anything to me about abstinence, I'm about to get my second Rona shot in 2 weeks, and it's on and popping. It's on and popping when I get my second Rona shot.
Both of y'all are high man.
That's all I gotta say. He said, "Stop wasting quality money on dogs. If you rent, you don't deserve to have a dog." What?
Bronchitis and strep throat.
Did he say if you rent a house, you don't deserve to have a dog?
That's what he said.
He said instead of putting one of the dogs to sleep, send them to the zoo to feed the light.
That's why I was laughing. Out of control. And you need a good saltwater rinse and boil everything in your house with some bleach water. Seriously.
Bronchitis is you got bronchitis. Bronchitis.
What?
You got,
What is that one?
you got I can't.
That's a new one now. That's like that new COVID.
Bronchitis.
Bronchitis.
Bronchitis is bad, but when you got bronchitis,
Girl, that's a whole nother species.
No,
It's
bronchial.
real,
That's the new variant. That's the new variant of
Bronchial.
bronchitis.
you better behave.
Bronchiolitisectomy.
What?
He got bronchiolitisectomy. That's it. That's bronchitis and step throat together.
Girl, I was like, hold on. What the hell? I've been hearing a whole lot of new shit lately, and that's a brand
So
spanking
even
new
you know I be
name.
putting some words together.
I know.
I be making up my own words. What's up, certified hustler? What's up? Everybody, make sure you like the video, share the video. Share the video, share the love. And if you want to jump up on the screen, all you got to do is
I've
click
never
the
met
link.
certified hustler, but welcome.
Click the link in the chat if you want to jump up on the screen. That's the StreamYard link. But yes, it's Friday Night Live where we discuss everything from the hood to the White House. And we were just talking about Jaheim and how he's over there killing dogs. He's starving dogs,
Lord.
not feeding them, drowning them in kennels with feces. Just all kind of nasty shit going on at Jaheim's house. I'm like, dude, if you can't feed your dogs, get on that mic. Go down to the club in the hood and sing on the weekends.
Okay, he was showing enough make some money.
Get on TikTok. Get on TikTok. Make a YouTube channel.
Get an OnlyFans channel. Get an
OnlyFans. I mean, if you still got that body like you used to, I'll pay you.
No, he ain't got it like he used to.
Sure.
That body gone. Bye bye.
Right.
He's gone. Bye
It's
bye.
just see ya, and I wouldn't want to be ya.
No. That body gone. Bye bye.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look, you know he got that song. I'm gonna tell you what song he's singing to his former body.
Oh Lord.
Way back. to you, baby.
Singing Karma Diva, singing Karma Diva.
That's A. He said he better put that pit bull first.
Yeah.
Oh, 402, you ain't lying. I am dead.
Oh
Y'all
my
are
God.
mad.
Jaheim, you better put that pit bull first. All
better
25,
put
11
that
of them. He has so many dogs in his crib. That's so
Oh,
sad. They
man.
had to put some of them dogs down. Like, ain't that? Come on now. You have to be. My thing is, okay, check
Could he
this
be a
out, you
hoarder?
guys. Check this out, you guys. We
He
have
could be
these
a hoarder.
superstars.
People don't always hoard just trash. People hoard animals too.
But see, we don't know what he was doing. We don't know. I'm thinking that he probably was breeding them. That's what I'm thinking. But still, yeah, we have these celebrities who fall off. They go bankrupt or whatever. Then we have us regular old folk surviving off of a little check. You know, sometimes we got a little paycheck to paycheck, you know, things like that. We ain't got 50 dogs in our house dying. I mean, like,
Girl,
no.
I don't have a dog.
You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Like these, I don't know. See, sometimes I'm glad I'm not rich because the things that these people do, it really amazes me sometimes. The things they get caught up in.
But see, it ain't always the rich. His story is just there because he has some fame and notoriety. But this shit goes on every day though.
I know it does, but I'm just saying the people who are rich and wealthy and balling and all this kind of stuff, then turn around, oh, they got dead dogs all around their house. I'm like,
But
what
you
the
know
hell
what?
is going
You know what?
on?
We don't know what his financial state is at this point though.
That's what I'm saying. If you that's what I'm saying. If Almond Brown said it best, if you can't afford to take care of yourself, then why the hell are you trying to take care of some damn dogs?
Yeah.
And not one dog, not two dogs, not three dogs, but it was like 4 or 5 outside and like 10, 15 in the house when the police got there. And they all starving to death.
Wow.
And filled with feces and water in each of their kennels. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, if you can't take care of yourself, get them dogs away. Set them free. Give them free.
The dogs was saying, "Give us free."
She said, "Give us free." I cannot.
Give us free.
What is that, Miss Cecil? I cannot.
I cannot.
Okay, Jocelyn. I cannot.
I cannot.
Where no talking self.
Girl, oh, let me bring her up. Let me.
Wait a minute. What happened?
Girl.
That's it, Almond Brown. I'm still, hold up, Karma Diva Boo. Hold up, Karma Diva. I mean, Almond, I asked him that too. How you gonna say people who can't rent, who don't own a house, don't deserve a dog? Most people who rent is doing more better off than people who are buying. A lot of people who are buying are.
You questioning that.
I just want to hear his answer though.
No.
You know, 402
She
is the
rubbing off on
homeboy.
me, Mrs. Slow. She rubbing off on me.
402 is the homeboy. We know him personally.
But I was gonna say,
but I don't want his answer, and it better not have nothing to do with abstinence. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I was gonna say, you know who you talking to. So why are you asking for a damn logical explanation?
He gonna say they shouldn't be having sex either if they can't afford to buy a house.
You know he finna say that. You know he is. Look, he said
insert laughter. I can't stand you.
But you know I love him. And he ain't been by to see me.
I know you ain't swung by her house. You ain't swung by my house, and I ain't seen you since we went out of town to cover that murder case. How long ago was that?
Oh damn, you ain't. Oh well,
I ain't seen him. Well, I didn't see him out at like protests and when we out in the community events, but like on a personal basis, I ain't seen him in the group.
It's just been about maybe a month or two since I ain't seen him, but
I ain't seen him up in the Greta Throne, and he ain't stopped by, and
No, he
he
come
about to
by
be
and mix
fired.
it up and laugh and talk.
He about to be fired.
No, don't look for an answer.
No, Almond Brown, no, don't look for an answer. Mm-mm. I was just trying to be entertained. That's all. That's the only reason why. Oh yeah. I remember that one day I was sitting outside, and he drove past, and I waved, and he just kept going.
Well, see, what you see
I was
was
like,
my car, and well, it's now my son's car. I gave him that car so he can get back and forth to school. So that little car, my truck, and then probably depending on when it was, because my brother, he's here, and his rental car was white too. So that might have been what you seen. But that don't mean you couldn't have got your ass out and came and knocked.
402, you don't come to my hood. You don't come drive through my hood, because my hood is way far from your hood. So
Yeah.
even if you visiting somebody over here, you can't come through my hood without stopping by, saying what's up. You could at least honk. You know how sometimes you drive past people's house and you honk, even though you ain't stopping by. Don't even know if they home. You just honk.
You honk and wave.
You honk and wave like, "Hey, Tasha," keep on driving.
Like you down in the country. Right. And you be sitting, look, that was something that always cracked me up. We be at my granny house and people ride down the road and they honk and wave and you just wave back, and then everybody turn and look at each other and go, who the hell was that?
And sometimes you don't even know the person. They just be honking at people just to be friendly. Like, I do that sometimes. I be driving through my hood and I be waving at people who might be sitting in their yard. I don't know them from Adam. I just wave just to be
I know
nice.
people used to do that. My daughter, when she was smaller, she used to be, that stump in my front yard. She would be out there on that stump and she'd be singing and dancing for her life, just singing and dancing. And people
quit lying. You know my door is always open for you. You know my door is always open. Is that Kurt? What is that?
That's CP in the house.
What up, CP?
What it do?
No, he did say, "Hey, Mrs. Slow, how you be?"
And then evening
everyone else.
Yeah, as if we just atmosphere,
we just taking a space. We just taking a space.
Look, we just scenery.
Well, we see who he really cares about on the platform. What's up, Miranda? Hey.
Wait a minute, I know this your show.
She said, I know this your show.
This the show. The show.
Wait a minute, don't say no. Shh. Be quiet. Hey, boo.
No, ain't none of that flirting and shit on here.
No, look.
Wait a minute. Just in time for my birthday. Happy birthday.
I'm so tired of Woody and Esther. They make up and break up and make up and
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
from Steve.
Happy birthday
with your
This is Slow. Happy birthday.
Appreciate you stopping through. Thank you. You have a good night.
Watch your mouth when
it's your birthday.
It's your birthday. You stop through.
We on party night. It's your birthday. Hey,
I'm gonna drink Bacardi. I don't even drink, but I'm gonna drink now because CP on the Mickey freaking show.
Thank you for stopping by, Almond Brown. Thanks for coming through the hood, baby. Go ahead and get your rest and get ready to go to work in the morning. I'll check you out in the morning on your drive to work. I'm telling y'all, she's a beautician and she be driving on her way to work to her shop.
Girl,
she's really
you go
good.
Out there and make these folks beautiful because some of them really, really need it, honey.
Yeah, she really good. She's really good.
Y'all are so needed out here these days.
Stop by but Karma Diva, what was you gonna talk about? You and Miss Sislo, y'all had brought up a different topic. Y'all said let me talk about somebody.
Hold on, my mind. You know my mind be.
Was it a celebrity or was it?
I said,
Shit. Yes, Jocelyn. Okay.
Hernandez? I mean, what's her name?
Yeah.
Hernandez? Okay, go ahead.
Jose Hernandez. Yes.
Right.
You wrong. You wrong.
Hostling.
So, okay, this is what happened. And I just seen this video and I made a comment on there too, because I was like, anyway, let me start with the story. So
Okay.
Rest in peace to Michael K. Williams, the actor that
Yes, rest in peace.
away.
I absolutely loved him.
He was a phenomenal actor.
Yes.
Allegedly, he died from an overdose. Allegedly,
yep.
And so Luenell, the comedian, had made a comment and said, what? I just read 402 Revenues.
I'm not even gonna read his what.
Having sex and thinking about it. Are you serious?
I saw what he said.
Anyway, so she was saying, you people out here, y'all, she said, why don't y'all smoke something or drink something instead of popping these pills, snorting this stuff, injecting this stuff, and y'all have no clue what people are putting into it or dipping into it, or and so she was like, leave this sugar booger stuff alone and you might be here a little longer. Wasn't nothing wrong with what she said, and what she said was truthful.
I thought it was true too. She was basically telling people stop doing drugs because it's killing people. They put all kind of different shit in the drugs now.
Hey, Can.
What's up, Candace Boo? Jump on the screen if you want to.
And so Jocelyn non-talking ass come in there talking shit to Luenell, talking about, yeah, you talking about the drugs is taking people out, but you just a burger away from a heart attack. What about that? And it was like, bitch, I know. And well, what it is they were arguing because Jocelyn got that raggedy ass cabaret that ain't nothing but a stripper show. That's all it is, glorified a strip show. And most of them are prostitutes, literally. But she had the girl. She had Luenell come on there. Luenell really didn't know nothing about the show, and I guess something went down on there. And Luenell was like, "This was." I guess they asked her opinion about the show, and Luenell was like, "This was not what I'm used to," and this, basically it was a.
And what Jocelyn said is right on the screen, right there.
Yeah.
Well, actually, right on my sister's commentary. What else went on was one of the young ladies on there was saying something to Luenell about not checking Jocelyn, about not checking her about the Luenell not checking Jocelyn about the way she was talking to them and how she was, treating them and whatnot. And they were calling Luenell old and just really
calling her fat pigs and all that kind of
like, we don't know, don't nobody know you, don't nobody ever heard of you, and you are old ass being this, that, and the third. And so Luenell came back on them and said, first of all, you're on a channel that don't nobody even watch. Second of all, the name of Cabaret, the show is there is no Cabaret. So y'all on here making fools of yourselves, holding yourselves for $1, and your kids gonna see it later on and see you out here turning tricks on a pole for $1 to get nowhere on a channel that don't nobody watch. Right. I went on there, I cashed the check. The check was good. Jocelyn is doing a job. That's what she's supposed to do. Get on here and make good TV. And that's what she's doing. I don't have anything, to do all that. For y'all to call me a has-been, excuse me, but I am on tour.
Why are you talking up for themselves?
I have been in several TV.
And she's not even a has-been, right? She's not even a has-been.
Google me.
She's still working.
She's still working.
And so Jocelyn got mad because she was telling the truth, and she said that the show was on the show with Zeus, which, to be perfectly honest with you, even though I know of his dad from Detroit, Lunel Plumbers from Detroit, and that's his station. Even though he's made a success of smut TV, to be perfectly honest with you, hey Candace, to be perfectly honest with you. The channel is a second-rate channel. Ain't nobody really gonna pay for it. To be perfectly, ain't nobody, not about, but people like that subscribe to channels. You know what I'm saying? So,
and here's the post that Lunel said for those who didn't see it. That's what she has said.
Right. So she was mad about that. So Lunel said a bunch of stuff. So she had a talk with Lunel Plumber. And they made Iron Fists, but I guess Jocelyn still have a gripe against Lunel for whatever. So that's where that smoke came from. The other thing is, everybody in the world knows Jocelyn is a cokehead. Everybody knows she did it on camera.
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly. You actually seen her doing it on camera, straight up.
It could have been flour.
Girl.
It could have been sugar.
That girl was on there. It was sugar, booger sugar.
That booger sugar.
Yes, but
that booger sugar.
She was on actual live. In the studio doing cocaine, and then she started calling herself rapping, which actually her music is something don't nobody listen to. Second of all,
girl, that is trash.
And she was babbling. She was just babbling, sweating above her lip. All around her nose. She was high. She was just going to the point that Stevie was trying to get her out the studio. It was a mess. And they got videos on her on the pole.
I think I remember that.
The chick upside down with her performing.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
I see. Okay. Lord. So, she can't talk. And for her to get mad, you know how they say the empty wagons make the most noise. That's the emptiest wagon I ever seen in my life.
A hit dog will holler.
Holla.
And she built like a over steroid. I'm gonna tell you,
like a Barbie.
She got all that booty. She got.
Have you ever? Y'all remember In Living Color? You remember Living Color?
That was one of my favorites.
What's his name?
With Jamie Foxx's ugly
Jim
Wanda.
Carrey. Jim
Vera
Carrey
DeMilo.
Yes. Was the bodybuilder? He's like,
I love Vera.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my favorites.
I miss Living Color. I used to watch that shit all the time.
And that laugh when he started laughing like a fucking horse with them little pigtails in his head.
Candace? What do you do?
Candace doing it.
Hi, my name is Demilo.
But
with the ponytails though, with the ponytails.
Yes. So the lady who made the video about, the one I was watching, who made the video. Damn, I'm gonna have to look it up. But because she was like, well, what's because Lunel family? Oh, when I say they clap back,
oh my God, they still
the whole family.
But a lot of people, her family and her fans, even celebrities, clap back on.
But she told her family she knew what her family was gonna do when they seen that Jocelyn had said something. She told her family, she was like, stand down, don't say nothing. But they was like, oh, hell to the no. And when I say they drug her for the filth, they drug her for the filthy cokehead that she is,
Mhm.
and I was here for it.
Yeah.
But I
America,
even had to
you hear me?
comment. I said, "How dare?" She called herself the Puerto Rican princess. I said, how dare the Puerto Rican puta come for a queen?
Puta,
Right.
The
puta.
Puerto Rican puta come for a
Chinga su
queen.
madre.
I'm like, how dare
Chinga su
you?
madre.
I said, and they was like, well, how come Jocelyn ain't clapped back yet? I said, cause she too busy trying to learn the English version of what she want to say. How you born and raised in the U.S., but you can't speak English?
I don't know.
Ain't
That's
That,
a
I
good
can't even
question,
call
though,
that.
Carmel Diva.
Look,
That's a
I
good
can't even
question.
call that Spanglish.
That's a good question. I don't know what she be talking. I don't know.
Don't nobody know. I said shit.
You literally think she just came over here on a boat or something, like
Right. I'm
you
like, she
remember
need
she
to
was
sit down
crying that
somewhere. She need to
said
stay
Stevie
in
wasn't
her
gonna put her on the
lane and
phone.
continue. She need to stay in her lane and continue getting them ballistic beats.
Oh,
sliding down poles, 9 months pregnant, dropping it on the floor, 9 months pregnant. I admit she's very flexible and athletic. I admit that.
Vera.
But hey, what's up, Tom?
Hey, bro.
What up, bro?
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday to
Yeah.
Tom. Happy birthday to your father, Can.
What's going down?
Happy birthday to Miss Sislo. It's 3 of y'all.
All right.
happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday to all of y'all, including my mama.
Happy
What's up?
birthday to the parents. How they doing, Ken?
What's
What's
y'all
up,
doing?
Good, good. I finally got to go out there today. It was the first time in like several months because we were like
Oh,
in the zone again.
good.
Yes, I
I'm
saw your
happy.
pictures. I saw you
So
with your
today I got to
mom
go
today
there.
for the parade. I was watching.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I said the old people wore me out. I had to come home and take a nap.
Girl, they will wear you out.
They
The
wore
old
me
people
low.
and the little people. The
I
old
know.
people and the babies will wear you out.
The elders, the elders. Because one day I'm gonna be
The
elder. I'm
elders.
gonna be 50 in a
Girl,
couple
okay.
years, so
Hey, I ain't no elder till I'm
I'm gonna get
90.
my card. I'm
I ain't no
waiting to
elder
get my
till
card.
3
I ain't
years
gonna even
after
lie.
retirement.
I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even fake the fun. I'm waiting to get that good card because I'm trying to get them
Then when we get
discounts,
like
them
the double
decants. Because they
ARP,
already told me
is
the
that
budget
what
down.
Which card?
the AARP?
I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get the
I got
little
that too.
10% off of my coffee,
I just
on
want
my
to park in front
lunch.
of the
I'm trying to
store.
get all of that.
I get that too.
I just want
I
to
got
park
my
right in
hand.
front of the store.
That part.
I'm a card carrying member. I got my little permanent
Hey, I'm just
disability
trying to be
card.
on
I gotta
there
carry with me.
Wednesdays.
And my
Yeah.
handicap placards and all my cars. Yes, ma'am.
When I get old,
Don't
I'm gonna
play
take
with me.
advantage. I'm like, could you carry my bags, young man? I'm
Oh,
gonna be
you
just
doing
taking
too much.
advantage of everybody.
Well, no, I can't
Oh,
stand
that
when
doing
people look at me when I park in the handicap and they be looking at me like, who are you to park? Like
But you got a handicap sticker, don't you?
Go ahead, man.
I have a
It's your
handicap
birthday
sticker.
too.
Like I said, I'm a card carrying member. I have
No.
a permanent disability card. And my thing is this, you staring me up and down because you think I'm getting out of the car perfectly fine, but you don't know the aches and pains and what it took for me to get up out of that car.
They be looking you up and down like you showed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, you don't know what I'm suffering from. I might have a mental defect and take it out on you. Quit
And
fucking
whoop
with
your
me.
ass.
Right.
What you looking at? What you looking at?
Shit. I'm like, they better
Mind
go
your business. Mind your business. Keep it moving.
Polo, good evening to you also.
Yes.
I'm not ignoring you. How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. Since we talking about celebrities, or have been, what do y'all think about the Tasha K thing? Me and Miss Sislo talked about it a little, but I do
hope
want to
they
get y'all
take her
opinion
down.
on the Tasha K thing with the CO, the retired CO, the police officer, whatever, that was working in the same prison where Kel is working, where he's residing right
CO
now.
definitely needs to go down.
And they was giving all the information to YouTuber Tasha K, who is very controversial and who is in a lawsuit right now with Cardi B. But the CO gave away all the phone records, all the emails, all the visitor lists, everything pertaining to R. Kelly. Gave it to this YouTuber.
The CO had nothing to do with his case. Nothing at all. Wasn't even working with him. But she had access to it. And that's all she did was she was going in there, getting his information. Dummy, and emailing it to her home email address.
Yep.
Dummy, don't you know they track this shit? This is the Bureau.
She was sending it to Tasha K from home. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then sending it to Tasha K. And then Tasha, like a fool, the fool she is, the clout chasing fool she is, she so, I got an exclusive, jumping up and down and sends it, and I got an exclusive and puts it out.
She'll drop the video after video. Mm-hmm.
So basically, to me, she's an accessory after the fact.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because the CO was stealing that information and then you dropping it.
Well, see, I'm so confused because a lot of people say she could get in trouble. Then some people say she can't get in trouble. And then when I looked up, is it illegal for information about a prison or, somebody locked up for their information to be leaked? And what I saw said it's not illegal unless the person did something illegal to get it.
Well,
so then they're saying, well,
hey,
if she paid for it, then it was illegal. Well, so what do you guys think? She really could get in trouble, Tasha K?
I think she should.
I think it's like okay, for instance, Geronda Pace. You know Geronda Pace, right? Okay, even her emails were leaked to Tasha K. So it wasn't just R. Kelly. All these other emails from other victims, accusers, witnesses were leaked to Tasha K as well. Now I think that's really wrong.
Now here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Because that information got leaked, he can walk.
That's what they were saying. It could influence the case one way or another. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because they basically hindering the prosecution's case against him, and whatever information that may have been. And then you sitting there and you putting out victim information. You giving out what? That's a violation in itself, right there.
It's violation of privacy because these victims, these accusers who are coming to court to testify, it's hard enough for them to testify as it is. And then to find out that there's a CO at the jail, at the prison, where the person who you're making accusations against is residing or living or locked up. And the CO there takes it upon themselves and give your emails, your personal emails to a big time YouTuber
that you done said, and the shit you might be saying against him, the evidence against him, basically. Yeah,
that is just crazy. I mean, I know Tasha K has done some
ignorant clout chasing shit.
Some things that some people might even call immoral.
Yeah.
But this takes the cake. Even if she didn't get in trouble, this to me just takes the cake because this is an ongoing case. This is an ongoing case. This is probably one of the most serious cases that we done seen in the past decade. And we done already seen this man get off one time because the parents didn't want to prosecute, didn't want to put their daughter on the stand. They lied and said that wasn't their daughter so that he got off the last time.
Well, look,
Like,
I think of it like this, and I think Tasha should have thought of it like this too. Just like she's in this lawsuit with Cardi, if somebody were to access the information dealing with her case
mhm.
and then release her information to a blogger,
Mhm.
like say somebody, we know somebody, and they say, oh, here, Tanya, here's some information on Tasha K. So now we got her email, her address, her
Tasha K
phone.
would be trying to sue they pants off.
We would have all her damn information,
And
everything.
she's right now. First of all, Cardi won round 1.
Right.
Tasha K tried to sue her. The judge was like, ha 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 ha, not. So Cardi now is trying to see if she can get Tasha to pay her through the courts. So yeah, that would be just like if, let's say, Tasha K was emailing some of her friends, her associates, talking stuff about Cardi B or about the case or whatever, and somebody got it and posted it online. Like, this could jeopardize her case.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand why she don't see that. But like they said, Tasha K is just one of those YouTubers who has to do anything possible just to
big and above.
She has to go like all the way over the top. Mm-hmm.
I think she sold her soul to the devil. I truly do.
That's what a lot of people have said.
And it's coming back to bite her in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's coming back to bite her in the ass.
Yep.
Because like I've been saying, what profits a man to gain the whole wide world and lose your soul?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just couldn't believe when I heard that. I said, Tasha K, you didn't. No, she didn't. My face was like,
I don't put nothing past her dumb ass.
Because and how the hell do you find like how do you even know who to contact in the jail? Or I wonder if the person in the jail contacted her to get like some monies. Because I'm thinking for that type of information, they would want to charge to release that information. Because even though they retired,
and I'm quite sure that's how it went down. Because
even if that CO is retired, which the CO is retired, they can still be punished. Because I'm sure there's something that they have to sign saying you will not release any information of prisoners. You know?
Yeah, that's part of your job.
Right. No matter what field of work you work in, you cannot release inside information to the public or to your family.
It's basically like a HIPAA law. Mm-hmm. Who's Lady P?
Somebody said, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that Vibrant. I mean, I haven't heard Fi or QB or anybody say something like that. But then again, watch them. I only hear about what they've done or said through other YouTubers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I was on YouTube off and on over the last few days, and I haven't heard anything about that.
I know what I wanted to talk about.
Okay, go ahead. And Candace and Tone, if y'all got some things y'all want to talk about, just chime in. Let us know.
I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, for sure.
Are there any movies that people have pumped up that you have never seen? Like, I've never seen Avatar. I've never seen none of the damn Matrix.
You never seen Avatar?
Nope.
That movie like 15 years old, ain't it?
Don't care. I
know. I'm just saying. Is that the one?
No, I know. I ain't never. I don't want to see no movie about no giant blue people. And I ain't never seen none of the Matrix movies.
Oh, you never seen? Oh, I think I seen Matrix 1. No, I think I seen Matrix 1 and 2. I know I seen Matrix 1. I like when they be doing this.
That's not. I mean, I've seen clips of it, or when people like recreate shit from it. But I ain't never. I ain't never seen none of that, and I'll be like, people be talking about them, and I'll be like, okay.
Really? Vote Vibrant? Hold up. Vibrant said, hold up.
I
What?
watched some of. I started watching it. I just
Yeah, Pose was good. I even did reviews on Pose. P Valley is good too. Yeah. Pose and P Valley, I like both of those. Well, they're not movies, but they're,
shows. Yeah.
shows. But she said they say 5 went live moments ago to a what?
I ain't
Hold
never
on, let
watched
me
Orange is
go
the
over
New
here to
Black.
Fi. Let me go to Fi's channel. Keep talking, Karma Diva.
I'm just saying, I ain't never watched Orange is the New Black. What's that other show everybody be talking about?
Oh yeah, Orange is the New Black is bomb, and also Wentworth. Those are both 2 prison female shows on Wentworth is on Hulu, I think. Yeah, I think Wentworth is on Hulu.
I ain't never seen Power.
Oh God, and they now on Power spinoff 3.
Yeah, they. I know it's on Hulu, and I keep saying, okay, I'm gonna start watching it, but I ain't started yet. I'm telling you, some shit just don't catch my. I just be like, okay. Some shit I done lived, and I'm like, I don't need to see it.
Hold up. I guess I'm gonna have to watch Fi later. Because I don't know if because that's crazy, because the other day somebody said something about Lady P dying or being dead or something. But then I heard
I heard about that.
Yeah, I think I heard that she wasn't.
Because I was watching
I don't know.
something
Like I said,
else.
I don't really watch.
It was one of those things where you sleep but your TV on, and they was talking about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, they was talking about some YouTuber people were saying was dead, and then I don't know what the rest was.
Yeah, I don't know if she's dead or not. I don't know.
Oh, she said that was a hoax.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Whatever
I know
it is,
Michael is dead. Michael from The Wire. Michael from The Wire. You know what? The Wire.
Williams.
The Wire is on Netflix, ain't it? Is it Netflix?
Oh, is it?
They've been showing it on Netflix or Hulu, one of the two. But yeah, I can watch The Wire from the first season to the end of season like over and over and over. I
never watched that show either.
The Wire, Karma Diva, you have to watch The Wire. And what's the other one that you said? Power. All the powers are good. Power 1, Power 2, Power 3, and there's another one that's about to come out, a Power 4 that's about to come out. But I don't know. I just, I like hood shit anyway. I like, I do. I just like hood shit, gang shit, all that kind of drug lord type of shit. I read books like that. I watch the movies.
I like watching documentaries on the real ones.
I like watching those too, but the shows be much more entertaining because they make them they go way over and beyond.
Top.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I like watching the documentaries too.
And I love documentaries. But Vibrant Law, I don't know who that. I don't know. Tanya tell you I don't know nothing about the
me and Sislo, we pretty familiar with Lady P, but Karma Diva isn't.
Yeah, but I just want to send condolences or thoughts and prayers for that person and their family and loved ones, whatever the situation may be.
Yeah, she's the one who allegedly stalked Brianna. Allegedly went to her apartment, took pictures of her car. Allegedly.
What?
That's the one that they're talking about. Lady P.
Oh God, y'all talking about these people and they be doing all this shit, and I'm
like, they be doing all that. That's why it's called the B sector. That's why, Timothy Blaine.
Who got time and money for all of this?
And Timothy Blaine that came out with a new book. He on his 6th book, and it's called Murder in the B Sector. His book just came out, and I'm going to buy it. The Kindle version is out for $5.99, but I'm waiting for the actual hard copy to come out in 2 days. because I want the actual book.
I haven't
But
read
Murder in
any
the B
of his books.
Sector.
I used to watch his channel. I still catch it every now and then. I'll watch a episode or so of his.
Yeah, he got a
I
new book.
like him. I honestly like
Yeah,
him.
Mr. Tim is cool. He cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. If she passed away, I mean, it ain't like I don't watch her. I don't like I'm not gonna say I don't care for her. It's just certain people I just
If you don't care for her, shit, you don't care for her.
No, I don't mean like you know how some people just like I hate this person. You know, it ain't nothing like that. I just
no.
yeah. I just don't. Yeah,
I tell my kids all the time, you don't hate nobody.
yeah.
You
It's
don't
nothing
hate
like
nobody.
that. It's just yeah. I have
That's
my
a strong
reasons. You know,
word.
I don't
You have
watch
strong
people over there.
dislikes.
They don't watch me.
That's
I don't watch
stupid.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. That is some oh Lord.
Not
I
like
know
I
people
want
like
them to
that.
watch me. I'm just saying. You know, it's just some people I just don't watch.
I feel you.
Like some people don't watch me. So you know. No shade, no tea, no shade, no tea, no
What
shade.
they say, everybody ain't for everybody.
Exactly. There's a lot of
And
people I
that's what
watch.
people don't understand. You know, everybody ain't for everybody. You know, I'm not part of the B sector. I ain't got that just ain't for me, you know?
Mhm. And my thing is, I like to watch the B sector. I just don't like to. I don't want to be involved because I don't have it to do. The going back and forth, the arguing, the fighting, the stalking, calling CPS, calling people jobs, people that like fight and call people colleges, trying to get them kicked out of their college. I mean,
That's
they
ridiculous.
be doing all kind of stuff. So again, I don't watch a lot of people on here. If I hear
That's
something
some
about them, it's
bullshit.
through other people.
Now
But
see,
yeah, a
that's
lot of people
bullshit.
do a lot of
That's some
shit.
shit that'll get you killed. For real, for real.
Yeah, you know.
Doing shit like that, that's some shit that'll get you killed.
Yeah,
You don't do shit like that. And I mean,
Yeah.
what are you getting from it? What do you get by doing this?
It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Really
And see,
crazy.
shit like that is why I say they should open up mental hospitals again.
Yeah, a
Because
lot
that
of people
sounds like
on
a
YouTube
mental
are
illness.
mental.
Oh yeah.
And that's just not YouTube, that's all across social media.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
okay, did y'all hear the story? Like, okay, did y'all hear the story of the beauty guru who was murdered? She was stalked by a fan and murdered.
Mm-mm.
Did y'all hear that? Y'all didn't hear about that? Oh my god, y'all. This is really, really, really crazy. But it's an Instagram model. She was killed in a suspected murder suicide in Texas. Her name, and she had millions of followers, including Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Follow her. Her real name is Janae Gagnier, but on IG she is known as Miss Mercedes Moore. She was found strangled the other day. They said she was found strangled in her Richmond apartment Sunday by cops sent there to conduct a welfare check by her father. Her father, he had said that he always kept in contact with his daughter, and when she didn't answer the phone after a while, he called the police to do a wellness check. They said a man suspected of killing Gagnier. His name is Kevin Alexander Accordo, 34 years old, from Florida. He was also found dead inside her apartment from multiple sharp force trauma. They said at this point in the investigation, it is not believed that there was a relationship between the suspect and the victim. Police said they found no sign of forced entry at her apartment. They said the lady passed away and she was killed, and that's really all they're saying right now. So it was a murder. But yeah, they from what has been said, that guy was stalking her, and he came to her house and he killed her. And this girl, this is recent. This was this week. Very beautiful girl. She goes by the name of, her real name is Janae Gagnier, JanaeGagnier. But again, she goes by Miss Mercedes Moore, Morr, Miss Mercedes Moore. Very beautiful young lady. And Instagram model, large following, millions of followers, killed by a stalker, a fan, a stalker.
See,
So this stuff gets real. Like, what's to call it? VS went to jail a couple of years ago. She is arrested fighting that lady who came to that restaurant. Miss Sislo know all about that.
I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, to the IHOP. They call it IHOP Gate. Hashtag IHOP Gate. And VS got 3 years probation from social media. She can't come back on social media till like another year. But yeah, I mean, all kind of shit be happening with these subscribers, these YouTubers. Like Miss Sislo, did you see when Cookie went to Grown Folks TV's house at 3 a.m. in the morning and he came outside with a gun?
No, but I heard them talking about it.
It was all captured on his Ring, the Ring video.
The Ring,
Yeah.
And she had on some sexy clothes or something.
She had on some sexy clothes, girl. She was looking snatched, like she was about to go out on a dinner date or out, I don't know, for the night or something. And she came to his house at like 3:30 in the morning. Had her family members in the car. He came outside, had a gun in his hand, and was going off on her. Why did you come to my house? I told you don't come to my house. She's recording it and everything.
Right.
Like,
wait a minute, she had on sexy clothes.
Sexy lingerie. I think under
had her family members with her.
Yes, at 3:30 in the morning.
Was this somebody she was dating or
no? YouTubers who were beefing. And she said she was gonna pull up. And he told her to pull up.
What the fuck?
And that ain't it. Rita from Baltimore, Rita the baddest roaster. She's right now the DA in Baltimore County is pressed charges against Sean Bradley for stalking. They got to go to court on December 16th. 2 YouTubers. So yeah, this beef shit is like they be taking the shit from off of YouTube and be taking it to the streets where people can really get hurt.
Right.
Like people can really get hurt.
And I ask once again, what are you gaining from doing this?
Clicks and views. Big fat check every month from YouTube.
Your life is the breath in your body worth.
It's worth all of that to some people. It's worth all of that. It's worth if somebody might come to their house. If somebody might press charges on you. It's worth it to them. The clicks, the views, the nice YouTube checks, the cash apps, the super chats, the things that the monetary gain they get on here. Am I wrong, Miss Sislo? I just can't do it.
This thing is muted. And every time I try to find the mute button. But no, you're not wrong. Let me say this. Lady P did pass. And apparently she had the virus. And they were saying
they said she had the Rona.
Yeah.
But she already had some underlying health conditions. She needed like a kidney transplant.
Like she was turning around, but it went the other way, and she did pass away. So,
wow. So who posted it? Fi?
Yeah, her and QB were talking about it. Her and QB were on her page talking about it, but yeah.
And when did they say she passed? Was it today?
I didn't listen to all that. I just checked this so I can verify and come back and let you know. You know I ain't gonna listen to that.
Yeah. I think are they live right now?
Yeah, they taking calls and things like that.
Yeah, somebody just super chat $500. Yeah, they live right now.
Damn.
Yeah, they get big money. These YouTubers be getting big money.
Right, and see, my thing is well, never mind.
I mean, if she's really passed on.
No, it's not that. It's that why are you sending $500 for her to Swabag? You know what I'm saying?
But see, remember the other day? I don't know if you remember the other day, but somebody said, I think it was Deanna. It was somebody who said y'all both raising money because QB and Fi was like raising money for people to buy them airplane tickets to go to Rita's court date, even though they have nothing to do with it. And so people's like, well, why y'all raising money for just you and QB and not for Lady P? Have y'all forgot all about Lady P? Do y'all not think she's gonna make it? Do y'all not think she's gonna be around? I don't know who it was, if it was Jay Dunn, or if it was, I think maybe it was Jay Dunn who was talking about it. It might have been Jay Dunn. But I was like, I wasn't thinking that she might be dead or might not be around, because they were like, damn, we got like all these months before December. Why would they raise money for her to go? Because they all like real cool. They like a clique or whatever,
Mhm.
5Q and Lady P. But if she is dead, my condolences, because I don't ever wish death on anybody. Any of us can die at any day, so I don't
Right.
wish death on anybody. Not at all.
Let me say,
Tay Stink, how you doing, boo?
And she had kids and a family, so yeah. Hey, Tazy. Hey,
of death.
Yeah, I don't wish death on anybody.
And speaking of death, for anyone that, that follows the Nature Boy.
Oh
situation,
yeah,
Boy
Nature
sector, or anything about that, and knows Velvet, which was his wife. They were legally married, soon to be ex-wife or what have you, and they know about how she had been back and forth, and her father played a great deal in going over there to see about her and looking into her coming home. And I was involved in a group, the main group that was making calls and sending money and supporting him getting over there to
You
see about her.
enjoying that Rocky Mountain High?
Pardon me?
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to somebody in the chat.
Oh, so anyway, and her dad was fighting to get her home, and then Nature Boy had made her denounce her family and all this, that, and the other. So her father and her had a strained relationship. So finally they got it together. She got back home. She got herself together, and they were having the Lord allowed them to mend their relationship and everything. And her father passed away on yesterday.
Yeah, when you told me that, the first thing I thought about was like, I'm so glad that Velvet came home, that he was able to see his baby girl leave that cult
and get her
leave that craziness.
Her doing well. And so we want to send love, positive energy to his wife Tina, to the Marquez family, and we just a wonderful example of a very wise man, a loving husband and father and grandfather. In spite of what may have occurred in his late past or whatever, distant past, he was an example of a man of valor. And we just like to say, rest in heaven, Mr. Larry Marquez. And you are
our condolences to you, Velvet, and your family.
Yes, to your family, to Tina, Velvet, and all of his beautiful girls and children. Oh wow, that kind of got me.
I got something good and positive to tell y'all.
Oh, and then I got to hit you with another one. So
yeah,
go ahead. Some positive. No, baby, sock it to me.
Yeah, sock it to me, because I already know the other story she's about to tell us about.
But I was just going to say, update on Mama Diva. She still don't have her sight. We are looking into trying to find an eye doctor that will come and visit her and see. But she has been, oh Lord. When I say princess demanding, she talking, and she talking major shit as usual, getting on my nerves. Hell, she even getting on my brother nerves. I'm like,
Your brother still up here?
yeah, he's leaving in 4 days. So
Okay.
yeah.
So can I do this? If I don't know if she minds. If Miss Tanya minds, we pray for your mom.
Sure, go ahead. You can lead
I'm
us in
so
prayer.
glad to hear that good news. Amen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you
Lord
can go
Jesus
ahead and
Christ.
lead us in prayer.
Lord Jesus Christ, we come before you. First of all, we want to say thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you for everything, Lord.
Yes.
Everything. This is a day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it.
Yes.
Father, we thank you for the improvements that we are seeing in mom. Lord God, we thank you in advance, and we ask that you will send the right doctor, the
Yes.
perfect doctor, the perfect medical team that will bring out the best in her.
Yes.
Lord God, bring forth the best healing. Lord, I ask that you will minister to her mind, body, and spirit as
Yes.
she's healing. Bless her family. Give them comfort. Put your arms around them. Give them energy and strength and wisdom on how to go about her care day by day and not forget about themselves. Give them everything they need: finances, transportation, mental health,
Yes.
wisdom,
Yes.
guidance, comfort, everything that they need, Lord God, and to not forget about their own families and themselves. We thank you in advance, and we're trusting and believing that it is so in Jesus' name. Amen. And thank God.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Silly little hallelujah.
Yes. Pray for a speedy healing,
Yes,
recovery,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
regain the sight, everything.
Because it was dark there for a minute, but
Mm-hmm.
all praises because he
Girl.
has brought her a mighty long way, and at
Yes.
every turn he has been
God works
faithful.
his best when it's hard, don't he?
Thank
Hmm.
you. And I'm glad your brother was able to come up here too.
Yeah, yeah. It's only the two of us, but we are surrounded by a huge family. And when I say we have had some
Yeah.
prayer warriors we didn't even know, or we don't know, who were praying for and with us. And we just appreciate every single person who has sent a prayer, had us just passing through their mind. We thank you all, and it's worked out for the best.
Mm-hmm.
And even if, and we told mama, even if you don't get your sight back, you got your life back.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, glory. I like that.
Amen.
And we have to look at, I mean, it's going to be a transition, but it's something that, you know, a couple of weeks ago, we didn't even know if it was going to be possible for her to breathe on her own,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
let
Yeah.
alone.
You just don't. I mean, you really have to be prayed up. I know a lot of people, and I'm not no vaccine advocate, so I'm not even gonna go there. So the people watching on Facebook, watching on YouTube, I just went ahead and finally broke down and got my first shot a couple of weeks ago. I know that a lot of people are dying without the shot. I
Mhm.
know that you can still get it with the shot, but I know that you're more likable to get it without the shot and more likable to die without the shot. So my youngest
That and the
son, he got it.
severity.
Yep, my youngest son, he got it a few months back, and I kept saying, I think I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get it. Then I just wasn't making time to do it, and I finally did it a couple of weeks ago, and I got to go back in 2 weeks. No, it's like another week or so, and I
See,
have to
and
go
my
get it.
concern now is these variants that are
Mm-hmm.
now attacking the younger kids. And like
Mm-hmm.
my 11-year-old, my 18-year-old, yeah, he's covered. He made me go with him. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how I was against it,
Uh-huh.
but he made me go with
Yeah,
him.
I was against it too. In the beginning, I sure was because how
And,
rapid they did the
Right.
vaccine.
but,
Mm-hmm.
um, he, But now I'm concerned about my daughter because seriously, like once or twice a week, I'm getting emails from her school that
Yep.
people that they got another case of COVID.
Yep.
Oh, we got another case of COVID. How are you preventing it? What are y'all doing?
They have
If
no
everybody
way. The kids that young, they can't even get the vaccine.
Yeah.
right,
And you know, the new variant is the Mu variant. And the Mu variant is in 49 states already.
the Mu variant.
MU, the Mu variant.
Okay.
So you know that there are 7.
No, I didn't know there were
It's
7.
7
There are
variants.
7 variants.
I
Yep.
knew of 2.
And
This is
each, no, they're coming.
Yeah, I thought it was just 2 as well.
No, baby. There's the Alpha, the original one, the Alpha, the Delta, and the Mu. So there are
I
7
know there's a
variants.
Lambda too. I know there's
Yeah,
Lambda.
there are 7 different variants, and each variant, this is from the CDC, each
Oh, dear
variant gets
Jesus.
worse than the next one.
Mm,
The Mu variant so far is resistant to the COVID, to the initial vaccination. The booster is to assist those people that have those issues
underlying.
such as compromised immune systems,
Mhm.
like cancer,
Damn, that mean I gotta go get another one.
cancer, HIV, and things like that. People for lupus and all those types of things. So, yes, the movie area. I spoke with a nurse. Yeah, actually, she's a nurse practitioner. On yesterday, she confirmed the fact that yes, the movie area is here in the United
Mhm.
States. I mean, and in Michigan. Now, if I don't know if you all know, were you familiar of former mayor of Detroit, Kwame Kilpatrick?
Yeah.
His mom, Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick, was one of the original people in the Michigan Black Caucus, and she was a Michigan um, council person and whatnot. Governor, senator, rather, not governor, but senator. And her brother, who was fully vaccinated, died of COVID a few days ago.
Mm.
So it is quite possible that it could have been this Mu variant that killed him. So again, you can't tell everybody what to do,
Right. Yeah.
but let's be wise. God put science, allowed us to have scientists on this earth for a reason. And you have to
Thank
think about
you.
it. Smallpox, mumps, measles, rubella, all of
Mm-hmm.
these different illnesses started without vaccinations, and they came with inoculations that would
Yep.
eventually eradicate those illnesses.
Yeah.
I myself was the same way when it came to the HPV vaccination, because when it first came out, it was time for my girls to get vaccinated. I was like, you're not about to experiment. And what happened? One of my daughters ended up with HPV,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
still
She was in
has
the hospital for how long? Like a month?
this issues to this day.
Oh.
You understand? From that, when it could have been prevented, it had I not been thinking with my pride as opposed to thinking with my intelligence.
But see,
So
the thing is, we don't. I mean, there's times where we just have to give doctors just the, the go ahead when we don't even understand what they're doing to us. And so I don't blame people for being, you know,
Cautious.
reluctant to get the shots. I don't blame people, and I'll never be like, "Oh, you better get it." You crazy. I'll never do stuff like that. Like I see people doing. It's like, it's your life. But my thing is, if you're not going to get the shot, people get tired of staying in the house all the time. People get tired of
Mm.
uh being
Hey,
locked up like
Melissa.
hermits and stuff, and That was one of my things. I was tired of being up in the house all the time. I'm tired of just feeling like I'm just caged in all the time because I'm scared to go outside. And so I'm like, forget it. I'll get the doggone shot. All these other variants that's coming out. I'm just take a chance, just take a chance. But again, I'm not no advocator of the shot. So I mean, we see what happened with the Johnson and Johnson people. I mean, some of these, it's I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's a risk these days. I feel like.
I mean, even though I'm fully vaccinated, I'm still not gonna take the chance and be like, oh, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, act like everything's back to normal. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm still not. I still got my close circle.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how I am.
starting
Like
to
I still haven't been out to
open
no
up.
clubs and stuff.
No, I'm starting to open up a little bit more as far as who I'm being around. Now, but I'm still very cautious even then because like I tell people when it comes to COVID, remember how back in the day when they were talking about AIDS?
Yeah.
And they were saying and I have to equivocate it to this. Everybody say you sleep with this man and he sleeps with this woman. And now she done slept with this man who done slept with that woman who done. Now that's the same as, okay, I'm hanging around this person and they hang around that person and that person and that person. You have to think of it that way. You don't know who done been around who and what they have or what they are or not doing, whether they are taking chances with their health or whether they what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to take that chance with your life, with your family's lives? I like I said, I was against the vaccine. I'm still cautious about it.
I still wear my mask, even if and when I get my second shot in 2 weeks or in a week, I'm still gonna wear my mask.
I've been fully vaccinated since July, and since like the beginning or middle of July, and I still wear my mask everywhere, and I still do like I did when COVID first started. Whenever I enter or leave like if I leave my car and go inside a store, and then I get back in my car. Girl, we got hand sanitizer. We all in there.
Same here. I got bottles in my purse. I got big bottles in my car. I got the wipes in the car.
I even got a big bottle outside on that table in front of my porch. So when the kids is outside playing, they can just, run by, squirt. When school started, I had already cleaned up on hand sanitizer. So I made sure all my daughter and all her little friends got a little bottle that they can carry with them to school. They all got their own little personal bottle, and then they had the little wipes where so I bought them some wipes so they can wipe their desk and stuff down. I'm like, no.
Now this is the time to start stocking back up on that stuff too, because we don't know. The kids just started back school, and a lot of them are coming down with the sickness. And this is a good time where you can leisurely go out, stock up on, sanitizers, wipes, medicine. You make sure you get all your vitamin C, all your vitamins, and also paper towels. I mean, instead of waiting until something bad happens, like while we can leisurely go out and shop and get what we want on the shelves, this is the time to do that. Like, because I don't know what's going to happen in the next few months, with school.
Baby, I stock up. That's something that me and Mom's we was doing it before COVID hit, which was, thank God that we were, because the toilet paper situation and all of that.
You couldn't find, man. Y'all remember that? Not being able to find tissue,
girl.
I used to call around to all the stores, to the dollar stores, Family Dollar,
Well, the thing was,
everywhere.
my brother now, well, they were still in Virginia then, but they couldn't even find it within like a 50-mile
I
radius.
remember people had to mail tissue
We
to
was
their
we had to
relatives.
ship, yeah, we had to ship some to him.
Hmm.
We had to ship it to him. He said they had some, but it was him, his wife, and his mother-in-law because she had got stuck there. Because at the time, remember, you couldn't fly, you couldn't do nothing, and wherever
Hmm.
you were at, you were just there.
Hmm.
And so his mother-in-law was stuck there, and they were like, okay, they had some, but not enough. They didn't think it was going to be enough to
Right.
sustain them. So we had to, thank God, Mama had went out one time, and she was at some Walmart and seen they had some. So we went, and that's when they was limiting 2 per person.
Hmm. Hmm.
So she bought some and I bought some. She bought some and mailed it to him. And then I bought some and kept it here at the house. But we had already, been storing. And, whenever we get paid, we go and we buy 2 or 3 packages of toilet paper,
And that's
paper
good
towels,
because
and
I
all that stuff.
hated that when we was down to the nitty gritty and people was in there trying to grab 15 bags of toilet paper. Like really, it's people
That's,
all through the city who need tissue. I'm glad they finally started limiting like certain stores. It's like okay, you get 1 bag
I like that they
or two
started
bags,
letting the older folks come like early in
like
the
certain times
morning.
of the day. Yep. Mhm.
Uh-huh. And
Mhm.
so my parents would go. I can't just say mama, but both my parents, they would all go
Mhm.
and go in the morning time and get what they needed without having to like shove and be pushed aside and stuff like that.
Yeah, be fighting
So,
like you saw the people on the YouTube videos and
girl, that
Facebook
was
fighting
just
over tissue. Mhm.
ridiculous.
Mhm.
And then people acting like they was just gonna die without hand sanitizer. It was like, baby, you ain't heard of rubbing alcohol,
Yeah.
isopropyl. I can tell you about the, hey, and for those of y'all that don't know, you better get real old school. Get you some of that green rubbing alcohol. Th-
Mhm.
That's the that's the strong one. Or
Oh,
for those who really want to know the truth, baby, get you some Listerine. Works just the same way.
okay. Well, we definitely got some of that. Well, we got Scope. Is that the same?
Nope,
Listerine Scope.
Listerine.
Oh, okay, so we got to get
Listerine.
the Listerine. Okay, so next time I
Uh-huh.
normally buy
The
Scope,
old,
but I'll
Got to be
get
the
it can't
gold
be the
one.
green one.
The
It gotta
gold,
be
the
okay
brown one.
the
the
strong
brown
brown
one.
one.
Okay, I'll
Yep.
get the brown one because normally I like to get Scope.
Yeah, you gotta get the brown. It's an antiseptic.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what? That brown one is also good for antifungal. Like if you got like people with toenail fungus,
Yes, Lord.
they'll tell you,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, you can soak your feet in it,
Yeah.
or you can take it and just like every night take a cotton ball
Mhm.
and
And this
rub
the
your
stuff you put in
toenail.
your mouth?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's anti.
It
It's an
was actually a
antiseptic.
medicine when
It's
they
an
first
antiseptic.
invented it. It was a medicine, and
Mhm.
they actually
What?
used to market it
Mhm.
as they used to market it as a feminine product.
Ooh, I
Yes,
need to do I need to do a little history check on
that and Clorox. They were
Mhm.
those were listed as feminine products back in the day. I
okay.
wish I would stick some anyway. Uh,
Clorox.
Yeah,
Clorox
both
for the
feet
vajayjay? Put
tired.
Clorox in the vajayjay?
uh-huh.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You
I
should. I mean,
wouldn't
there's
doubt
videos about
it.
it on like YouTube. You can look up like how.
I am. You know I'm gonna look it up, child. You know when
Mhm.
I hear something that's strange or bizarre or I don't know, you know I'm good for that. I will Google.
Yes, girl,
I sure
it's
will.
the origin of stuff. Yeah, it's a trip.
Mm.
Johnny,
How far?
you had a rooster loose in your yard.
No, it wasn't in my yard. It's like,
What?
what and Melissa, I highlighted your comment when you said hey, but hey Melissa, if you're
Yeah.
still in here, I wasn't ignoring you, boo. I was just
I
waiting for a
already
break to
said
say
hey
hi.
to her. I said it when I first seen it pop up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, There's no
Girl.
rooster in my yard, but you know how the people across the street from me that face me is behind them. The rooster is somewhere behind them.
Mm.
And it cockadoo all day.
You
I'm
don't
sitting
remember me
outside.
you don't remember me making a post about that about a month ago?
I think
Niggas
I
want to be
do.
behind me.
I
And
think
that
I
dog
do.
thing all
This thing getting on my damn nerves because I thought they only did that stuff in the morning time.
No,
And this
they do
thing
it
all through the
all
day, I'm
time.
sitting outside and all day he's ho ho ho, whatever they do it, ho ho, cockadoo, cock, yeah. And I'm
They
like,
do that, honey. They
who
will.
has a rooster?
Girl,
Like,
I
who
grew up
in the
with people that
hood? Why
had.
do you have a rooster in the hood? That's what I don't understand.
It was people that lived up the street from me when I was growing up. They had a whole garage full. They turned their garage into a chicken coop, and they had
Oh,
chickens
off of
and
Curtis Street,
roosters
off
and
of 50th and Curtis, pigs.
nope.
No, I'm
Nope.
saying now, off of 50th and
No.
Curtis, they got pigs over there.
Oh, it was somebody up off of like 66th and Hartman when I grew up, because my bus would go by there on my way to school, on my way to Northwest. And I kept looking and I'm like, that is a funny looking fucking dog. And I asked my homeboy that lived over there, he lived in the neighborhood. I was like, you ever see that dog? He was like, there ain't no damn dog, that's a pig.
No,
The people around the block from me, literally on the corner, they got a huge pig. Her name is Ruby.
well,
Yes.
I know when my young son had a friend, like one of his best friends stayed off of like 48th, 49th and Curtis, and off the back streets, like north of Wakanda. And over there it's kind of like woody and gravel roads and stuff. And we drove past his house and it had like, I don't know, 4, 5 pigs, chickens in the front yard. And I'm like, what the entire hell? Like over there, you know, we're kind of like where my yacht was, kind of
It's
Yeah.
over
been like
there.
that for ages. That's old Farmer Dan, Farmer Brown. That's the
Oh,
Brown
back
family. That's
there
it.
where the Jacksons.
It's like on 49th off of Curtis,
I
like
know what you're talking
48th,
about, right there
49th.
behind
Yeah, it's 49th. You just
Yes,
go
it's
straight
back in
back.
the cut. It's like in the cut. It's
up
like,
that little dirt road.
yeah, it's
That's
a
the
dirt road, and
Jacksons.
you go down a dirt road, and you kind of turn that corner, and you back onto the regular street. But they got not cows. They got pigs and
They had horses
chickens
a
and
lot, because the one of their sons went to Northwest with me. He got killed years ago, and it was fucked up and it was crazy because he rode the bus. He didn't ride the bus with us all the time. He rode every now and then, and it was just weird. I was on the very first time I had ever flew. I flew to Arkansas, and then on my way back home, I was my layover was in St. Louis, and I was at the bar inside the airport, and this dude walks up to me, tall dude. He was like, "I remember you," and this and that, and it was him, the boy that lived here, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And me and him never said 2 words to each other in high school. But he remembered me, and I'm like, damn, in an airport in St. Louis, man, we got fucked up in that bar, and we traded seats with other people and got fucked up on the plane on the way back home. I mean, we was towed up by the time we landed in Omaha, but never seen him again. And then about 2 years later, he got killed.
wow.
Somebody shot him and put him in the trunk of a car and tried to set it on fire.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I know over there in that area, kind of going by that what's that graveyard going north?
Forest Line or
Yeah, I think it's Forest Line. Like it's really wooded where all the deer be and stuff like
oh
that.
yeah, you talking
There's
about
like
Forest
certain
Line.
areas off of like 42nd Street, 48th Street off of Curtis, even by Forest Line, behind the Burger King, way down there. There's certain areas where it's like dirt roads, gravel roads, and you go all the way through and you find some very strange people. Like one time when I used to live off of 48th, 46th and Curtis, I went down one of them roads because I was just curious. Like, who lived, sometimes they had the gates up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes they had the gate up so you can't get through the road. But I was curious. I'm like, what's down here? Who lives down here? And so I drove down. And I remember I had my old car was I can't remember what kind of car. What kind of car I had, Carmody? I can't remember.
Hoopty roll, tailpipe dragging, heat don't work, and my girl keeps.
Girl, who car was that?
You don't remember that by Sir Mix-a-Lot? My hoopty.
Oh, okay. But I don't remember. It was I don't remember. But anyway, Chevy Impala. That's what I had. And I went down there in my Chevy Impala, and I went really far. Then the road started getting real bumpy and big old holes in the road. Then next thing I know, I come across some Confederate flags.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
And some really raggedy homes that seemed like they was from like the early 1900s. Like kind of like farmhouses, kind of. Girl, do you know the street had went from like wide to like narrow, where I got like terrified when I saw the Confederate flags and shit in those homes. And I was like, oh my God, I wonder if they got cameras out here. Who the fuck is out here? I didn't know if it was like some crazy white. I didn't know who it was, but I know what Confederate flags mean. Okay, usually, especially if you're down south. So I tried to turn around. I'm telling you, I had to back up, pull forward, back up. That's how narrow the road had got. And I'm like going off the road because the side wasn't, what do they call those cities or those roads that's not all the way constructed, or you know what I mean, not all the way paved. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Rural areas.
Yeah, real rural. And I tried to turn around. I finally managed to turn around. When I say I was trying to do 100 out of that mug, I was so scared and terrified. I never went back. I was like, I don't know what, but just like off of 42nd, if you're going all the way 42nd, as far as you can go, past Sorensen, past Curtis, and you going over there by McMillan, and then you have to turn, and you can only go one way, otherwise it's the graveyard. Right there where that gate at.
Yeah,
like they down there too, down in that gate, and that dirt road, and they look like a whole bunch of hillbillies. And
I never knew that.
Yes, that's that. I'm telling you, they all over. Tone, have you ever seen them when you was here? I'm telling y'all.
What's that, sis?
I'm telling y'all. I told y'all. I
couldn't hear the question.
These dirt roads, these gravel roads that's off of 42nd, off of 48th, by Forest Lawn, where it's like rural areas where strange people live down there. Like they put gates on the road so you can't come in, you can't, stuff like that. But yeah, that's crazy. In the hood.
My baby is waking up, y'all, so I'm gonna have to get ready to cut out of here.
That's okay. We about to cut out of here too. Well, y'all. It's almost how long down here? Like 2 hours?
I don't know. I wanted to share this story.
Oh, you were still gonna talk about what's her name, right? The Baxters or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure y'all probably familiar with the Baxter family. With the little boy with osteogenesis. It's a little boy, a little black family, little boy named Byron. And he was born, his body is deformed, and he has what they used to call brittle bones disease. So anyways, they're really popular on a lot of the social media channels and whatnot. So I follow the family or what have you, and I have for a while. So the mom came on yesterday morning, and you know how you just click by, happened up on the page, and I went ahead and I listened in while I was getting dressed. And what attracted my attention is because she said the first things out of her mouth was pray for my son. So while I'm on her live, listening to her live, she was talking about how her son struggled with a mental illness or what have you, with depression, and how he kept, on and off saying that, would threaten to commit suicide and what have you. So she said that about 10 o'clock in the morning that she had gotten a text from someone of a message that had been circulating throughout the night or whatever regarding her son being in a car accident, but no one called her, so she didn't find out about it until yesterday morning. So she started calling. She started calling her son. He was talking to his ex-girlfriend, apparently, and crashed his car. And she said she saw him go forward, and the phone went black. But she didn't call 911, and she didn't call his mom or anything. She just started to screenshot it and started this text going around talking about how stupid he was and all this, that, and the other. But she never called her mom, never called anyone. So
You the stupid one?
Girl. So the mom comes on, she's on live and she's talking about it. She said, now we don't know where my son is. I've been at his house. He's not at home. He's not answering his phone. We don't know where to start looking. Like he could be on the side of the road, dead or something. We don't know. And so she's talking, and all the time she's talking, she's steady dialing his phone number, hoping that he would pick up. Mm-hmm. And so while she's talking, all of a sudden, dialing his number, somebody picks up the phone. She's like, wait a minute, who has my son's phone? Y'all, when I tell you the voice on the phone was a lady, and the lady said, is this Mrs. Russell? She said, yes. She said, ma'am, are you driving right now? Are you alone? She stopped. She said, who is this? She said, ma'am, this is, I'm just going to say Jill St. John from Gwinnett County Medical Examiner. Y'all, tears, I just started screaming. Because I'm reacting. When they said it, she said, babe, medical examiner, that's where they take dead people. Is my son dead? Is my son dead? She just, oh my God, y'all, she just panicked. Long of the short of it, this boy crashed his car into some trees and committed suicide.
And his girlfriend was on the phone with him the whole time.
Ex-girlfriend was on the phone with him, y'all. Watched it happen and didn't call his mama and say nothing.
He probably could have been saved had she called 911.
Had she called 911.
Tell him what she posted on her social media.
She posted on the social media. She called him stupid. She said he was dumb. She they circulated a picture or whatever between, not on her social media, I'm sorry, on text. So she sent the text to his another ex-girlfriend, a whole bunch of other people that she knew of him, but never called his mama. So she said, when you see, she said, I just want you to know that my son is dead. And you watched him kill himself. And you didn't even call me. You didn't call 911.
You didn't call the police.
You laughed about it. And you
was joking with her friends about it on text messages or something.
With her friends about it. Why that baby? She saw him go through the windshield. She saw him. But this girl still was in shock. Didn't believe. She said, I gotta. No, you're telling me this. How do you know it's my son? You're on his phone. You have his phone. Oh my God.
And the mom was live the whole time on Facebook. She was live the whole time.
She was live the whole time. She actually forgot she was on live for a minute because she dropped the phone. And she was just talking. And she was going in and out of reality. Like one day she'll talk real calm. The next minute she panicking. Then she was real calm. Then she was panicking again. It was just something traumatic to watch.
Just sad.
She got to the coroner's office where that baby's body was. She had been to another place.
And the mother was still alive.
She was still alive. She went to another place, the place where his body was at. She was like, still, like, okay, how do I know this is my son? You all could be telling me anything. It could be somebody else. It's somebody that had stolen his water or anything. I don't know. They said, well, we have a picture. Let me see the picture. When she looked at that picture, she's still alive. She looked at that picture, y'all, and saw that baby's picture. She didn't say nothing. Tears just started flowing. Her mouth was open, and her husband spoke up and said, "That's our son." Man, after that, the inspector and them were telling her, "We're going to do everything we can to figure out exactly what happened. When was the last time you talked to him? Who do you know?" And that's what she told him, that he talked, what he said, which was, he told the girl, that's what you probably was talking about, Tanya. He told the girl, "I'd rather do it where my mother can find my body because I don't want her to have to look for me." So he crashed his car into some trees in an area where they would be able to find his body.
Mm-hmm. And his name is Cyrus Baxter.
Cyrus Russell.
And he was 24. He was he 24 or 20?
He was 20.
20 years old.
Yep. And this is the thing. She said her conversation with her son the night he did it. She talked to him about 10 o'clock. The girl talked to him about 10:30. The examiner said that she called. She pronounced him at 11:55.
Mm-hmm.
So you realize that whether the person was dead at that time or not, it was when they discovered it, is when they actually pronounced it.
Yeah.
But the coroner, they can't go back and say, well, he must have been dead about such and such a time because of the condition of the body, the rigor mortis, da 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 da. So she pronounced him at 11:55.
So that means he lasted a whole hour.
The last time almost 2 hours. The last time she talked to him, well, about an hour and a half. Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl said she talked when he crashed, it was about 10:30. So he was there from 10:30 until they pronounced him.
But even though the girl is, I just don't get it. Like, even if that's your ex, your current enemy, somebody you don't like, a stranger, like, he crashed last night into some trees and the girl watched him take his own life. She didn't call his mother. Instead, she texts her
These
friends.
kids are so desensitized. They are so desensitized.
She texts her friends and made jokes about it.
Screenshot it.
That's crazy.
So she probably screenshot him going through the freaking windshield.
That's crazy. But like I told Sislo, what's crazy to me as well is when the mom found out her son was dead while she was live on Facebook, she remained live. She went to the corner on live. She spent her whole day on live on Facebook. And I was like, get off of social media. Like a lot of people like, get off of social media, go handle your business. But she was live the entire time. Like, I thought that was really strange. Like, I understand you all about your clicks and views on social media, and you got 100,000 followers and subscribers. But if my child was to die and somebody called me, that phone is being dropped, the live is going off, and I'm going to go grieve my child. But she was on live like all day long.
Let me tell you what made her.
When did she finally go off live?
Let me tell you, she's still on back and forth, and I'll tell you why in a sec. Why she's mentioned in a second. But girl, today, you remember now up until this point, all she saw was a picture. So she had to go. The coroner told her the only way she would be able to actually see him is once she released him to a funeral home. Then she could go to the funeral home and see him. She chose to cremate him. That was her choice, was to cremate him or what have you. And because she said she wanted to have him with her, she wasn't ready to release him or what have you. So she got picked off the urn and all that. Well, today was the day that they told her she could see him before they cremated him. She was on live when she went in the funeral.
Don't tell me she still was on live.
Wait. Listen, let me finish. Let me finish. Listen to this. She was walking in the funeral home. The director stopped her and said, "Are you on live?" She said, "Yes." He said, "You on Facebook or something?" She said, "Yes." He said, "Well, you don't want to go in. You can't go in here." She said, "This is my only time being able to see my son. And I want to document everything that I have because I will never see him again after this. Because you're going to cremate him. I got to do this. This is the way I need to do it."
But everybody else don't need to see it.
But everybody else, she could have recorded it. She didn't have to be live. She could have recorded it.
Listen. When she walked into there, where he said, "Okay." When she walked into the room where he was, she said, "Babe, his eye. And she looked at the funeral director and said, "You're right. And she cut it off.
But my thing is still, you didn't have to go live for 24, 48 hours this whole time. If you wanted to document all this, you could have just recorded it. You could have took pictures. That to me, I'm sorry, rest in peace to her son, but that's clout chasing. She was totally clout chasing the entire time.
My thing is, I wouldn't have done it. You wouldn't have done it. A lot of people, but everybody deals with grief different, and I can't say nothing.
I understand that, but those are crazy things that YouTubers and people on social media do for clicks and views. That is not something that a normal person would do. They're not going to show their loved one's dead body. They're not going to do all that live. Like live where the whole world can see.
I wouldn't. You wouldn't. But again.
And probably a million other people probably wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
But there are people who do that. That's just like
I know there are people who do that.
I mean, but that's just like I wouldn't go to but that's
people
like
with
people
big
who go to funerals and take pictures of the dead body.
Exactly. But I'm saying in this situation,
but some people would.
There's normally in this situation people with big platforms and a lot of followers. Your everyday person who does not have all these people watching them all the time. They're not famous and stuff like that. They're not going to do that. This is stuff that people do when they have a lot of followers. They get a lot of publicity. That's one of the things that people criticize.
Not always.
But that's one of the things that people criticize. But that's one of the things that people criticize people who are social media gurus or whatever you want to call it.
Right, I got you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people who have followed, like I said, this is a click and view thing. I know she's probably grieving, and again, rest in peace to her child. But there's no way I'm gonna sit online talking to y'all, and somebody just told me my son died. There's no way. I'm gonna hang up the phone and start calling people, calling this person, calling that one, verifying, making sure I'm putting on my shoes, I'm putting on my clothes, I'm packing up the kids, locking up the door, and I'm out of there. She was literally on live for 48 hours.
But what Cisco was saying, that's what you would do.
Yeah, she wouldn't take calls from nobody else. She said,
"Of course, because she was on live."
It was other times that she changed. And she gave her number out on live by mistake, not thinking. But she said she just did all she wanted to do was vent on she didn't want anybody to talk back.
I understand venting like after everything's taken care of and you jump online here and there. I gotta talk to you guys, let you know what's going on, update you guys on things. But she literally That was very strange. And on top of that, she allegedly, I saw the reports and stuff. She was involved in some scams a couple of years ago. So a lot of people was coming at her on the live, like, "What are you doing? Get off live!" Like, because a lot of people know her from being an alleged scam artist and using her sick children to make all these GoFundMe's and all these different things. So that, along with what recently happened to her son and her up here on live on a social media app where she can get like all these monetary gain and stuff like that. I mean, it makes you think like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is a personal, tragic situation. And I was watching like, what the I'm like, dude, they just told you the medical exam. Why are you still on here?
Yeah.
Like, click off. There's a certain times you just need to click off. Like,
but there are some people who are addicted to being on social
media. And that's what I'm saying. This ain't normal behavior. This is that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying it's an addiction, just like there are people who are addicted to like plastic surgery. You wouldn't be addicted to it.
It's certain people with large platforms, certain people with followers who will damn near record and go live on everything. And that's what was going on.
But that's, I mean, it's the same thing with these Instagram influencers. They posting everywhere they go. They gotta wake up.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. I'm not picking and choosing people here. I'm saying it's people like that, like people who influencers, people with large followings that will do anything for a click and a fucking view. And that's what she was doing. Bottom line, that's what she was doing. Like, you going to the funeral home to look at your dead child who you have yet to see, and you want the whole entire world to see it with you.
No, she wasn't. I don't think she was gonna show.
If that man wouldn't have told her to turn that phone off,
she still didn't.
She still would. She still would have. If he wouldn't have said nothing, though, she probably would have walked in there and recorded everything. If he wouldn't have told her.
It was when she seen her child that she turned it off.
But I'm saying it's like, never mind.
Yeah, once she still went in there with it on, but once she saw him,
I know she did, and that's what I'm saying. If he wouldn't have said anything to her at all, she probably would have kept it rolling. If he didn't say anything to her at all, that's what I'm saying. She probably wouldn't, because he was telling her like, you don't want to do this. Why are you doing this?
Right.
Like, that's common sense though. Why are you doing this? Ain't no way I'm gonna go in there and my mama dead on a slab and I'm gonna be live. Like, that's ridiculous. But anyway, rest in peace to her son, because it was a tragic death. The girlfriend, she needs to be slapped. She needs to be slapped. I would, Lord Jesus.
That, but I do feel bad. I mean, I do. I couldn't have done it, because I probably wouldn't have been able to talk. I'm not gonna lie.
But then again, if you had 150,000 followers, you probably would have, because like Karma Diva said, some people they addicted to that attention, that those followers, those
it couldn't have been
and they just
could have been me. I'm cut from a different cloth, but just like you were saying, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying I don't know. I guess I don't know, boo.
It's sad. I mean, regardless if she was live or not, what happened to her son, him committing suicide, that is sad. And a lot of people like.
My point is that the fact that mental illness is nothing to play with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't take it for granted that, if your kid is telling you that they can't cope or they can't hang or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, because wasn't this like the second or third attempt?
No, he's been suicidal for most of his adult life, all his adult life, from what she's saying. He was mentally ill.
Yeah.
And he wrote her a letter a month ago, right before she had the baby, and said the only reason why I don't want to kill myself right now is because, Mom, I don't want you to hurt any more than you hurt. And you're about to have my first baby sister. this, that, and the other. Which she has an older daughter that they don't have a. They have a
Yeah, you said
terrible.
she gave her daughter up for adoption, the oldest one, right?
Oh my God, it's more and oh my God, the way that she was talking to this girl. In that, I felt bad for that baby. I mean, I felt real bad for her daughter. I mean, girl, the way she was talking to that child, don't know mother ever need to
No,
talk to
I
her.
heard Sky from Black Ink say some shit to her son.
Uh,
Like when she said she should have swallowed him.
girl,
I
ain't
was
that,
like,
and
are you
she
fucking kidding
told
me?
Yeah,
her
I
daughter,
remember that was like a couple of years ago on Black Ink.
she told her
But what did she
daughter
say
that
to the daughter?
she said you was just the you ugly just like your father, and
And
you
how
was
old is the
just
daughter when she told her
you,
that? How old was she?
she's 20-something years old. This was like not too long ago. They had a bad falling out on social media.
On live. See what I'm saying?
Oh no, not on live, but it was on I don't know. I think somebody like Shade Room or somebody like they got a hold of it.
So
And they
it was
were
on some type of social for them to get hold of it.
but
It was on
girl,
some type of social media. They
the
probably
way
deleted it later. That's probably what happened.
the way that she was like, it ain't deleted because the messages is out there. The way she was talking
No,
to
I'm
that
talking about
girl,
the person who originally posted it probably deleted it. But you know, the Shade Room, they get your shit right away.
you hear
Like a
me?
lot of people on YouTube, you know how they post stuff and delete it? The Shade Room already got it. Not only the Shade Room, but what's the other one? Lipstick Alley.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Lipstick
And
Alley.
gossip and all of that.
Yep. But the Shade Room was the one who had talked about her on her what was it? The on the scams. Hold up. Matter of fact, hold up. Keep talking. I'm about to pull it up.
So yeah, she it was just really ugly the way she was talking to that girl though. She was like, I ain't never loved you, ain't no love lost.
But why would she tell her that? Like, what was they arguing about? Like, what happened for her to say that to her?
Somebody,
and this was the child she gave away, right?
Right. This was the one she gave up for adoption.
So it must have been some type of open adoption where she still was able to reach out to her.
Either that
maybe
or
the girl found her.
Oh.
The girl found her, and something had happened where her adopted mom or somebody put her out or something like that, and she called on her, and she wouldn't open the door for her or something.
What?
Yup, and she said that you should have known when I didn't open the door for you that I ain't care nothing about you. You was just a kid that I gave you. Wait a minute, a kid that didn't make the cut. Something to that grade. Well, girl, it was really nasty. It was very hurtful. Like stuff like that, I would never ever say it to my child. I don't care how mad I could have ever got. I could never talk to any of my children.
Oh wow, that is.
She talked to her so bad, girl. It was like the daughter started cussing her out back, and it was girl. It was
okay, hold up. I found it. Okay, I found it. Okay, so the daughter's name is Ashley Harrigan. And she had posted. This was in November of this was like in 2018. And the daughter posted, so my biological mother, Ebony Marie Baxter, is a public figure, and so is my little brother, as y'all may know, which is cool. However, she decided to post me on her page saying I resented her for being adopted and basically making me look like I'm the reason she's not a part of my life. Let's be real, being adopted was a blessing, and I knew her all my life, but when I was 17 and said I like females, I was bashed and disowned, as you can see in these messages, and this is why I feel the way I feel about her. So everyone in her comments talking about I have to get over the fact that I was given up, needs to learn adoption, then turn me resentful, being bashed, did. But I was over that part and all was forgiven until you try to use a lie as a platform. I don't care who feels away either. God bless. And that's what happened. And so again, it was on social media. Like I said, the stuff had to be posted on social media for and this is what am I reading from? I'm reading from Lipstick Alley for them to be able to get it. So yeah, it was like and then what she said was 22 years ago, this is what's her name? The Baxter lady, Ebony, what's her real name?
Ebony.
Ebony. Okay, she posted in that 22 years ago she gave birth to a little girl and named her Ashley. When I was 10 months old, I was homeless teen in New York with absolutely nothing to offer her. So I sacrificed my pride and my heart and gave her up for adoption. Throughout the years, I have stayed in contact with her. However, she does hold resentment in her heart towards me because I gave her up. There's nothing I can do about that, nor is that a road I'm interested in traveling. What I can say is that who she is because of the parents I gave her up to. So there must have been something like the part you read about where she said she wished she wouldn't have had her and all that other stuff.
And
that's why the daughter was mad, because they was thinking that the daughter was mad because she was given up for adoption. She was like, no, I wasn't mad about that. I was mad about what my mother said on social media about wishing she never had me and all this kind of other stuff.
Right. And she also because she was gay, because daughter
because she liked girls. Wow.
And, so it's just, and then now also Ebony was also a drug addicted stripper. She was a drug addict, and which is why she doesn't drink anymore. Because she kept saying, I want to drink, I wish I could have a drink, but I can't, and this, that, and the other. But she's a recovering addict. So she, you know what I'm saying? She and her son's mentally ill. Come on now. So she
on their IG, they got like 1 million followers for the Baxter Boys, the little Byron and Blake. The little
and I told you my niece knows her. I ain't gonna say in what capacity.
Now, who is this lady? Who is she? The mother?
Ebony Marie Baxter. Ebony, Ebonie, Marie Baxter.
I mean, but who is she?
She's nobody, really. It's her sons who made her famous, basically. Her son who has that disease. I'm not saying she's nobody like that, but you know what I mean? Like, she's not famous, she's not a celebrity, she's not, but because of her sons having this large following from her sons who had that disease or got the disease that Miss Hislow was talking about in the beginning. It's called osteogenesis. Osteogenesis imperfecta, which is a rare bone disease.
The brittle bone disease.
Yeah, they done made like lots and lots of money from their children for them putting their children on social media and having a large following for posting about, their children over their lives or whatever. So that's who she is. That's who the mother is. So but yeah, she did give away her oldest daughter, her biological daughter, and they did have some type of beef on social media. But yeah, still in all, I've condolences to her son, because I can't imagine my son being killed or committing suicide. It's very sad. It's very sad. But still, that ex-girlfriend, I'm telling you, she would never want to see me if I was in that position. She would never want to cross my paths. Like, never, ever. That is so wrong. You wouldn't do a dog like that. If you saw a dog lying upside the road, dying, got hit by a car, you would stop and see if that dog was okay. I mean,
I wouldn't, but I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just using that for an example. What you're saying. But if you see somebody crash, like a human being, if you see them crash and you got a cell phone, you can at least call. Even if you don't stay, you can at least call, send the police squad. You could have saved their life. He could have been bleeding internally. We don't know exactly how he died, but
that's just, it's just wrong all the way around. And
I can't understand.
Look, we all got to meet the Creator, and we all gonna have to stand before Him one day. So,
hey, Tony Dimples.
She gonna have to stand there on Judgment Day and
I
atone
just
for her sins herself.
you up there passing the screenshots of the crash to your friends through text messages, calling the boy stupid, and I that would never leave my mind if I was the mother. That part right there. What kind of person? What kind of person?
Like, what kind of people raised who? You know how we used to say, "Who raised you?
Who raised you?
Who raised you?"
I don't get it.
Her
And
mom used
then,
to work for her. That's how she knew. How she met her
Her mom used to
son.
work for Ebony.
Yes, that's how
Oh
they
wow.
met. Yeah.
Now what? What do you mean work for Ebony? What was she doing for Ebony?
I didn't know in what capacity, but maybe a nanny or something. I don't know.
Oh okay. Oh yeah.
that's
What's
ridiculous. That I mean, like I said, these kids are so desensitized nowadays. Nothing seems to phase them.
and
You
everything
know
got to
how
go on social media.
yeah, everything has to be posted on social media. Everything has to be shared. Everything is not for just like we said earlier, everything ain't for everything. I mean, everybody, same thing. Everything that goes on with you in your life does not need to be shared.
Exactly.
Everything. And for you to be, I mean, what kind, how do you look at yourself in the morning? Really, how do you look at yourself knowing what you did or what you could have done
I would
to
love to
help
talk to
this
her.
boy?
I would love to talk to her and like, what type of
But
relationship did
she
you
would, you
have?
know what? I'm gonna
Why did
tell
y'all
you
break
now.
up?
She's
Why?
the kind of person I can tell you now, just from her doing what she did or didn't do. She's
Mhm.
the kind of person that would not receive what you're trying to say.
I don't
You
even
would
want to
be
say anything.
you would
I
be
want her to
blaming her.
explain. I just
She
want an
wouldn't take it. She
explanation.
would be. I bet you. I bet money.
I just want an
She would be
honest
the kind of girl
explanation.
to be like, "You ain't gonna tell me nothing. You can't tell me shit. I don't care who you are. You ain't my mama and this and that and blah blah." I bet
And I
money.
wouldn't even tell her shit. I just want to know, like, what did he do to you for you to not call for him? Like, what happened?
I'm telling
That's
you, that's
see,
how she would come off. If
She
anybody that
said
would
they
sit
were
there and laugh
arguing.
about this,
She said they were arguing, and she told him, "Go kill yourself." Knowing he
yeah.
had
I mean, I remember reading that, or I remember you saying that, or the mom said that, or something. But even still, yeah. After most of the time when you tell somebody go kill themselves, you don't really mean it. And if they really do go out and do it, you kind of feel like, oh my god, a little guilt. But he actually, you didn't hear about it later. You didn't hear about it the next day that he killed himself. You saw it, and you did nothing. Like, didn't you have some little shred of guilt? Like, this man really
That's
killed him?
my part. She seen him go through the window, y'all,
but listen, she
before his
may,
phone dropped. She
she
seen him go through
may,
the window.
but she may have. I'm gonna tell you this: we sitting here and we criticizing and judging her, but she's probably a young girl and thought that she might be in trouble for seeing it.
Nah, I
And
don't think that's the case because you sitting in text messages around this fool, you laughing and joking about it. Nah, she wasn't thinking about being in trouble. Mm-mm. Hey, Tiana. What's up,
hey,
girl?
Tiana,
Long time no see, boo. But that's just crazy. Again, condolences though to it's a lot of people that lost their lives. Nene Leakes, her husband, Greg Leakes, lost his life, lost his battle of cancer.
yeah, yeah,
Michael, what's his last
Kay
name again?
Williams,
Michael K. Williams, the actor from The Wire and a lot of other movies and
mm-hmm.
TV shows. He been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
And then the Baxter boy, Cyrus. Who else did we mention?
we
We
mentioned
mentioned
Raheem's
somebody else.
dogs.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I mean, we did.
Jaheem's dog, the one that he
Y'all talked
starved to
about
death.
them dogs for like an
Rest
hour.
in peace. But see, at least we know that dog going to doggy heaven. At least we know that for sure.
You don't know who that dog could have bit. He could have bit a whole bunch of people.
That dog could have been reincarnated.
I know they say all dogs go to heaven,
died?
but somebody anyway. I'm gonna shut up.
Who else died this week?
I'm gonna shut up for somebody sick Peter on me.
Oh, I mean, I know somebody personal who he passed. My auntie, my dad's sister.
Oh,
I gotta go to her funeral tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
So yes, my auntie.
I just found out a young man. He was like, well, his mom was like a sister to me, and that family, I say, in the past 10 years, they have been through hell. But my condolences to the Gaines family and the Matoya family.
Oh yeah, the Gaines family lost a family member. Yep.
Donna, you know you like my sister. I love you. I just found out about baby boy, and I'm so sorry to hear that. You know I love you, and if it's anything I can do for y'all, Mama Gaines, Kiana, Nikki, Philip, Rodney, any of y'all know if there's anything I can do for y'all, you know I'm here. You know I love y'all. You know we done been through way too much.
Yeah. And also Eva Jackson. I don't know if you know Eva, but I've been knowing her for years. We went to high school together. She was actually best friends with my god sisters. She passed this week. The other day she passed. And then again, we heard tonight through Phi Babe and QB that Lady P, a YouTuber, has passed. So condolences, rest in peace, rest in heaven to everybody who's passed this past week recently. I know tomorrow when I go to this funeral, I know it's going to be hard because my auntie, she was very, 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 very loved and respected by a lot of people. Matter of fact, we worked together at one of my part-time jobs. Me and her worked together for years. So she was very cool. Great mother, wife, friend, sister, daughter, co-worker. She was just awesome. Just awesome. So that's going to be a hard one tomorrow. That's gonna be
sorry for you and your
so
family.
Y'all send out a little prayer for me while I'll be at the funeral tomorrow for my auntie. That is my dad's sister, my actual biological dad's sister. So that's my auntie. But yeah, it's been a lot of deaths, a lot of loss, a lot of loss.
It is, and that's why we need to teach our kids how to be empathetic towards one another.
Yes, absolutely.
And not just tell them, but show them.
Yeah.
We have to show them through our actions. How to be empathetic.
Bullies.
Yeah.
Bullies.
Thank you, Tiana. Y'all see what Tiana said? She said that girl needs to be brought up on criminal charges. Remember a few years back when it was a case of two girls and one of the friends encouraged the other girl to kill herself? And they said the girl that encouraged her was criminally charged.
Wow.
I don't remember that. I mean, it sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, Tone said his computer went dead. That's okay, Tone. That's okay. Thanks for kicking it up here on the panel with us. Is there any last thing you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
No.
Okay. Life is too precious. You're right, Tiana. It is so precious.
Oh, it's gonna be 100 degrees tomorrow. Everybody's hydrated.
I'm putting my air on 70 right now. It's on 74, but I'm gonna put it on 70. So that it's already freezing in here.
Up a storm.
It'll already be freezing in here when I wake up in the morning. Because when I get up, I'm gonna work. Because girl, they didn't ask us to do overtime through the rest of the month. So I'm gonna get up super early. I'm gonna get up super early, do some hours, then go to the funeral, come back, do some more hours. I'm gonna be working like a crazy dog this weekend. Yes, you're welcome. All the birthday people, Sislo,
Yes.
Tone,
Ah,
Candace, she was on here earlier. Her father
Them
turned
parents,
75.
her mama too.
Yes, her mom and her dad. Yes, yes, yes. Her dad had just turned 75. Her mother just had a birthday. Just a lot of birthdays. A lot of people having birthdays. So shout out to all the Virgos or
Yeah, I think
what
they Virgos.
them
Girl,
Virgos.
let me tell you what this grandbaby of mine did. Little bad boy. So after he finally went to sleep at about 3, 4 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I had just rose. It was about 6. This boy wakes me up. He won now, just look 1.5. He wakes me up, beating me on my side and my arms. On my happy birthday, are you? Happy birthday, are you? No, first he was beating. He was like,
My
happy
bad.
birthday,
I
are you?
accidentally closed out the wrong link. Go ahead.
Like your son, happy birthday, are you? Happy birthday, are you? Then when I woke up, he looked up and started smiling. He got the most beautiful smile. He started smiling and jumping up and down and talking about, happy birthday, are you? Happy birthday, are you? I said, listen, I ought to pop you for 2 reasons. One, I just went to sleep. And 2, my birthday was yesterday, Joker. He woke me up, cheating on me. Girl, I love that little chocolate baby, Lord. Listen, I got me a chocolate baby.
They're so fun. I can't wait. I can't see mine until Sunday.
Chocolate.
I will see my grandson Sunday. Mm-hmm. He is chocolate. Chocolicious.
I know. My baby.
Like
she's my son. I call my daughter my sun kiss girl.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she's
He's
kissed
the
by
darkest
the
baby I
sun.
got, and girl, I'm in love with him. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. I know the feeling, child, because I'm in love with my grandbaby too, and I cannot wait to see him. My son called me today. When you coming to get your grandson? I'll be over there Sunday. Okay, he'll be waiting. I'm like, give my baby a kiss for me. Tell him I'll be through there Sunday.
No.
But yeah,
Be
I try to get him at
you.
least 2 to 3 times a week.
He gonna be beat.
I ain't trying to
break.
be a grandma no time soon. So
Girl, take your time. Well, I know not you take your time, but you know, the kids take your time.
Y'all enjoy that.
Yeah. Yeah, take your time.
You know what, Carmo Diva? I'm so in love with my grandbaby. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it just comes natural.
Son, when my son was born, my mama, my cousin called me. My cousin was working at the hospital, and my mom had to go to like the cardiology clinic or something. And she said, "Why your mama just leave here looking like a walking shrine to your son?" I said, "What?" My mama had ordered a necklace with his picture in it. She had the keychain. She had a pen.
I'm ready.
Because he was her first grandchild.
Oh, that's so cute.
She was in love with that boy, and then she did the same thing with my dog. I was like, okay, these kids is cute, but they ain't that damn cute.
Because it just comes natural. It's like, everybody does not want their children to make them early grandparents. I mean, I told my son, I said, I don't care. Just wait till you're at least 24. He did, and I told the same thing. The other one, wait till you graduate college. At least wait till you're out of school. At least wait. So I don't know when the next one coming around, but I'm just like, hey, they here, they safe, they healthy, they beautiful, and they are mine. And I just
my thing is that I would prefer for y'all to wait until after marriage, but guess what?
Yeah, after marriage,
if you make it,
I'm like, buy the whole house, buy the car, do all that stuff first.
Yeah, enjoy your life, That's all I'm saying.
Hey, and most of us don't do it the right way, so you know what I'm saying. All we can do is encourage, just like with college, finish high school. All we can do is encourage and give suggestions and advice. And kids, once they get grown, I'm just glad they didn't have them in high school. That's all I'm grateful. No shade to anybody else, but I'm just grateful they waited till at least after high school, college, But anywho, Karma Diva, when you get yours, honey, you're gonna be the same way.
Oh, I probably will. I
Mhm.
know I probably will. But for right now, right.
Girl, and you still got little ones at home, so ain't no way. I'll be like, I still got to get this one out of high school, and you bringing some more home. Mm-mm.
Right. And
Nope.
hell,
So
my kids is 8 years apart. So
right.
And mine are 5. My girls are 5 years apart.
Yeah, mine are 4.
Yeah.
Mine are 4 years apart. But yeah, so
Well, I love
gotta
y'all
let
on
this.
purpose.
I believe the children are our future.
Teach them
okay, time to
well,
go.
let them
Come on,
lead
sister.
the way.
Show them all the beauty they possess
And on
inside.
that note, in between time,
Give them a sense of pride to make it
easier.
Let the children
You know you want to
fly.
join in, Karma Diffa.
Come on, girl.
Remind us how we used to be.
my son came in and asked me a
Everybody
question
searching
about his
for
homework.
you.
I
He's a
got to go ahead.
warning. Go
People
ahead,
need
Miss.
to want
Want
to.
to look up to.
I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A
A
lonely
lonely
place.
place to be. So
So
I
I
learned
learned to depend.
depend on me.
I decided long ago.
Never to walk in anyone's shadows.
If I fail, if I succeed,
At least I found myself this
No, at least I live as I believe.
okay.
Now she done fucked it all up for everyone. Now, if you want a song, Tiana, if there's a song that I'm gonna tell you that makes me cry, it's 2 songs. And I play them for my kids all the time. They'll probably roll their eyes in their head, but I play by Regina Bell. If I could,
Oh, if I could. Yeah, I like that song too.
that song makes me cry when I think of my kids. And then
Mm-hmm.
Jody Watley has a song called "It All Begins with You."
Yeah, I like that song too.
That one makes me cry thinking of my kids too. Well, I think of God, but I think of my kids too. So those 2 are beautiful songs to play for your children. But I personally, I love y'all. Everybody stay safe, stay smart, stay
We had fun
busy.
tonight, and look at Tone laughing at us.
Don't laugh at them, please do, please do.
We was trying to serenade y'all. Don't be hating. We know we don't sound like Whitney. We know that, but we was trying. We was trying.
I don't know
Y'all
what
was
you talking
trying.
about. I sound just like Whitney.
Sure, I sound like Mariah Carey.
You sounded like Whitney.
Yeah.
Look, who you sound like? Whitney Davis? Because that
No.
was Whitney Houston.
I sound like
I be like, I'm a little Candy Burris. I'm a little Candy Burris.
Wow, I'm about to tell my daughter you said
Take off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the
estate. She gonna be cracking up.
Oh, big sis, you know I love you.
Yeah, you know we love you, Tom. Tiana said I love that song too.
I was talking to Miss Sislo.
No, I was telling him. He said he love us.
Because I had told him happy birthday, we love him.
Oh yeah, he said love y'all too. So yeah.
No, but I'm still trying to get over. She said I sound like Whitney Davis.
Whitney's who?
Whitney Davis, girl.
I don't know who it is. I just gave her a last name.
Dang.
Oh, Whitney Hamilton. Whitney Hamilton.
I thought I was sounding good. I guess
she could have been
Whitney Russell. Okay. Whitney Russell.
Whitney Washington. You'll be Whitney Washington.
Whitney Smith.
My feelings hurt.
Oh, okay, you'll be Whitney Smith, and I'll be Whitney Coleman. I'll be Whitney Coleman.
That's funny. I started to say Coleman. I promise I did.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's as long as we
Trust
believe
me,
we
hey,
can see. If we
I'm
believe we can
laughing,
see, we can
but
see.
my voice, my vocals are completely gone. I used to be able to sing, but I can't, girl.
Oh, girl, I used to be at a jam when I was in concert choir and singing
I
in church
can't do
back in the
shit
day.
now. That's why I'm laughing at other folks because I know I can't do it no more.
And when I was in my little Nubian Voices female group, child, I thought I was a shit.
Whitney Davis, y'all.
But after smoking for 15 years,
Girl,
Excuse me, y'all. Whitney Davis here. Excuse me.
after smoking, and I mean cigarettes, after
hell, I'm smoking
smoking
one
for
right
15
now.
years, that smoking took my singing abilities. Like, I used to be like a high soprano. Now I'm like a first
A bass.
alto, bass tenor.
I know I am, so.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord. All right,
Okay,
but I
y'all.
love y'all, and
I
I'm about
love
to get off
y'all
the-
too.
Love you too. Thanks for everybody tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining us.
At us.
Yes, we did that shit tonight from the hood table to the White House. We talked about everything and anything.
Girl.
And as our theme song goes, sometimes we have to agree to disagree. I love this platform because we can say how we feel, what we think about shit, and we still cool at the end of the damn day.
Right.
You know, that's
like
what the
Whitney
hood
Davis.
table is all about.
Even if you sound like Whitney Davis.
Yes, and Whitney Coleman, child.
I want to
Beyonce
thank the
love
two
piece of hair
Whitneys,
grease.
Whitney Davis and Whitney Coleman, for serenading us tonight.
Girl, I ain't mad at you.
Let me do my curtsy.
And look, and then you got Whitney Jones over here commentating. I guess I can be, instead of Wendy, what's her name? Wendy Williams, I can be Whitney Jones. That's gonna be my name. We the three Whitneys.
Girl.
I'm Whitney Johnson the third.
I'm late for dinner.
Oh, child, I'm late for my
look,
bed. I'm late
no.
for my bed. I'm about to have me another drink.
As
And then,
Nichols will say, call me what you want, but don't call me late for dinner.
call me what you want. Call me what you need. Call me your mommy. Oh, that's the wrong person. Oh, that's that's X.
And on that note, once again,
On that
I'm outta
note,
here.
stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant all time. Make sure you like and share this video, and always
take your
what,
birth
Carmelita?
control pill.
Keep it hood.
Keep it
Take your birth
hood.
control pills.
Take your birth control pills, yeah.
Yes.
Please. Because
And wear your mask
listen,
while you taking those birth control pills.
listen, hey, because my motto, I've always said, condoms are cheaper than diapers. Good
Yes,
night.
child. Yes, I bought some diapers for my grandson last week. It was like $35 for a box. I was like, oh shit, that's like half $100 for one box.
You better get somebody with a Medicaid card when they free.
What?
How you get free Pampers?
I ain't never heard of that.
Condoms.
Oh no, I'm talking about. I got you. I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like
Before
I said,
the baby arrives and before you have to pay for those Pampers. Before, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, we out, y'all.
All right.
Love you guys.
Love you more. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.